For the McLaren Formula One team, speed is everything. When every second counts, there's no time to dig through data. Dropbox Dash finds what you need fast across all your work apps, so you can focus on what matters. Less busy work, more breakthroughs. High-performing teams rely on high-performing tools like Dropbox Dash. Learn more at dropbox.com/McLaren F1.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. Welcome to another edition of the Kayfabe Podcast. You already know the greatest trio on the internet. Myself, your councilman, wrestling with honey and the people's nightmare, Deonne, a.k.a. formerly known as Deontay for the week, but he is back as regular Deonne and the people's nightmare. And again, another full house. We got Flobo in the building. And Sydney, Virginia is back in the building. Honey's Deonne replacement, as she threw out there the last time she was here.
Hey, Sydney, she did a great job in my absence. I enjoyed her on as a guest. She did a great job. So happy that I'm here when she's here.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
I believe it was Cindy who said that she was a preferable replacement.
Preferable replacement is what was quoted. So.
Yeah, I didn't quote that. I just said it's okay, Deonne, go enjoy Beyonce. Sydney got this. That's what
I feel like you said don't ever come.
Things like we don't record this.
Yeah.
Run the tape.
Yeah, you acting like the mayor right now. I never said that. It's old tape. Hey, yo, we are finally here. We are at the week of the slam. That is the Summerslam for the folks that read right. Summerslam is here this weekend, the first 2 night of a Summerslam. So, of course, we had to do it big, have guests on because we're going to be talking about predictions, plus a little bit of trending news and as well as what happened on Monday Night Raw, because it was a fantastic Monday Night Raw leading into SummerSlam. So, we already got Honey on the helm for the comments. Y'all jumping in. Thank y'all for everyone tuning in. And so we are going to go ahead and address the elephant in the room. And let's go ahead and just get it out the way first.
Oh, damn.
So this past whenever, I can't remember what happened. We lost an icon to wrestling. The immortal Hulk Hogan has passed away at the age of 70-something.
71.
71. We reached out to Hollywood Hogan. He did not have any comments at this time, but he said he will be at the barbecue for the Big Backs in 2 weeks, but he didn't have a comment on this. But we icon, a pillar of what wrestling is today. Very controversial figure. Definitely caused an uproar throughout his life. So I just want to get your initial thoughts on his passing. I'm not going to go to Sydney first because I know what you thought with your video. So
I had to turn those comments off.
Yeah. So I'm going to go with Honey. Honey, thoughts on Hulk Hogan and his passing?
Understandably so. How there's different perspectives on Hogan in regards to the superstar, the person, Terry Bollea, in regards to what I talk about, and that's wrestling. Hulk Hogan was literally probably the trailblazer of all trailblazers at a point in time, because without a lot of the moves that were made along with him, none of this would be where it is today. So I personally commend the contributions, of course, Hulkamania, as far as that, WrestleMania and everything like that. Multi-time champion, one of the best heel turns in history, turning into Hollywood Hogan, which is probably what I really, really love to remember him for, especially. Rest in peace, icon. Those are my thoughts.
All right. Now that we got it's time for the black people.
God damn.
Deonne. the more political of all of us.
That was nicely put, honey.
That was very nicely put, honey.
Very nicely put.
Very well put. I'm gonna throw it else to someone who else can hopefully put it very well.
Okay. Obviously, his last 10 years publicly have been like really problematic, right? What he said, his Trump run, it's unfortunate because this guy was a lot of, well, not unfortunate. It's unfortunate what he became and what we saw him for towards the end of his career. Last time this man was on screen, he got booed out of the arena. That should tell you a lot. But you also have to sort of have some sort of, appreciation for him helping move the needle for professional wrestling. So it's like a double-edged sword. It's like Vince McMahon too, right? It's like, hey, thank you for giving me this thing that I love so much, but you're kind of a terrible human being at the end of the day too. But I think what WWE has done so far, just in, I guess, honoring his legacy, it's like, thanks for doing what you did, but his last 10 years, come on, man, it was fairly problematic for him. So wish there was some redemption at the end for him before this, but yeah, he's just a problematic guy, man, like towards the end of this thing. Because we heard all the stories about him from other wrestlers back in the day and stuff, but after these last 10 years, the comments, the Trump run, Hogan lost a lot. And it kind of stinks that he went out the way he went out, but that was all sort of self-inflicted at the same time too. So loved him as Hollywood Hogan. Terry Bollea, on the other hand, different guy, man. So we'll see. We'll see him down the road eventually somewhere, I guess. But yeah, it was hard not to feel any. It was. I'll say this and pass on. When it happened, for what he did, you should have felt something when he passed, and I didn't. So that's where I was with Hogan, and it was unfortunate because he's a lot of our avenues into wrestling. He gave us a hell of a heel run. It's just his last 10 years, man, just weren't where it needed to be. So the legacy of Hollywood Hogan, there it is.
All right, Flobo.
Look, man, people are going to feel how they feel, right? I say all the time, I got into wrestling in 92, and I'm from New York, so my local federation was World Wrestling Federation. So Hogan was already, like, gone. So I don't have the nostalgic pull like most people do. And so I don't try to separate art from artists because it's not fair, because we pick and choose who we separate art and artists from. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, we know, like, Michael Vick, man, you can't separate what he did. It's like, oh, but we can. This person, not this person. Hulk Hogan was Terry Bollea. Terry Bollea was Hulk Hogan. And whether or not you didn't like him for the bearing false witness, or saying he quit alcohol, then turned around and sold the beer, or saying that he wouldn't run for president because he couldn't trust politicians but didn't endorse Trump twice, all that stuff has to be included. So I was actually in Cleveland at SmackDown this week, and our section was anti-Hogan. But when it came time for the 10-bell salute, those that loved him cheered, and those that didn't stayed silent. And that's what I want to do. Like, I don't feel anything to be like, hey, he sucks. What are we doing? Like, we got Evolve guys talking about how bad he is. Like, yo, I get it. Not only was he wrestling, he was 80s culture, he was American culture. We had a poster of America in the 80s, he was on it. I get it, but I don't have to talk about him now anymore, right? Cool. It's done. It's over. If you like them, peace. Cool. I ain't conflicted. I just know that has to be combined, because it wasn't like it was, hey, y'all, I'm Terry Bollea and I support Donald Trump. It was, what you gonna do with my president? You cross that line, bro. So I can't separate. It has to be everything together. So my bad.
Sydney, your thoughts, or no comment if you feel it. I know it's been very turbulent, last time you did post something on social and just regularly saying something, but you are safe here. Just
I appreciate that. I respect what all y'all just said, but I could give two craps about this. Like, I don't wish death on anybody. I make that perfectly clear. I feel for the family. I'm losing a loved one, regardless of their personal whatever, is always hard, and that's kind of where I ended. Y'all are like, oh, I loved when he was Hollywood Hogan, and I loved when, whatever. When he was Hollywood Hogan, he still would have called you the N-word. So I don't really care whether or not he was a good character or not. Some people in the comments were saying like, oh, well, he found Christ and like he, apologized or whatever. He literally said that if he was reincarnated after his death, he prays that he's not a black person as he's reincarnated. So there's not much for me to say. Like, if he changed in his last moments, then good for him. And I hope that that's between him and his Lord. But, that I'm really like, I don't care. Like, I really don't. I think we give him a lot of credit for where wrestling is today, which respectfully so. But at the same time, he didn't want to unionize because he wanted all the money for himself. Let's just be honest. So it's just a lot of things, a lot of layers here that he wasn't a good person, and other wrestlers feel the same way. So I'm not the only one here. Iron Sheik said it best. I'm not going to repeat what he said because it was vulgar, but I feel the same way Iron Sheik feels. The end.
Dang.
Well put by everybody. There's a line that I think about from the movie The Dark Knight. You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. And unfortunately, just like how Flobo said, you cannot separate the art from the artist. And so something that I heard on a podcast, I believe the guy's name is Van Lathan. I'm going to paraphrase what he said, but to celebrate someone when they pass is to celebrate them in a life fulfilled. And unfortunately, when you start to take the Libra scale of Hulk Hogan's life, Hulk Hogan did not lead a great life. To what even Sydney brought up, they were trying to unionize wrestlers and you went and snitched on everybody. So now you start to wonder and think, where could wrestling be now if wrestlers were unionized? How many of these wrestlers that we know who burned their bodies out, who really could have used a unionized place, might still be here, might still be doing what they're doing had you not made that choice? All the other choices that you have made throughout your career in leaving Vince McMahon and going to WCW, in burying several people in this industry. So as much as you helped mainstream it, you also equally held it back because of the decisions that you made. And that was the issue for me when it came to him. And then now you start to include the personal side of him. Again, now it just starts to outweigh the iconic moments that he gave us. And even so, to the point of Flobo even being there during the SmackDown tribute, and what I've seen majority through the week of what they've been doing for him, there's only a certain extent of when they show Hollywood Hulk Hogan. And that is majority through the 80s when he shined. So that lets you know there's a lot more of him within the last, I would say, 20 to 30 years where people are just like, yo, feeling like how Iron Sheik feels. So I'm never going to disrespect someone who's passed away. I'm never going to say, screw them, F them, they deserve it, burn hell. I'm not going to be that person because, again, this guy does have a family and they have a right to mourn. They have a right to feel the way that they feel. When I heard the death, I was more just shocked of hearing that he passed. Did I feel a way about him passing? Absolutely not. Because I know the man you are. I know the things that you've said and what you had become. And you're not the person who I remember telling me, eat your vitamins and say your prayers. So unfortunately, it is unfortunate you passed away. And it is unfortunate that you tarnished your legacy for us to have a controversial memory of you. But I will say in some parts, thank you for the small lights that you gave us, because we wouldn't be able to be here having this conversation, having this podcast without some of your contribution. I'm not going to say all of it like people say, like some of your contribution is the reason why wrestling is today. But unfortunately, because of the life you led, you did not lead a fulfilling life. So I can't even give you rest in peace. But
yeah,
when it comes to that, but to Hulk Hogan, Terry Bollea, for the things that you did give us that was good, thank you for that. With that, we're gonna move on from that and then get into some real stuff. I just this WWE has dropped the first couple episodes of Unreal on Netflix. And so I want to know, has anybody gotten the chance to check out the series yet on Netflix?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Okay. So I will direct more to Honey with this. Your thoughts on the project release so far?
Okay, so I literally been straight through. I couldn't stop. I kind of like when they do things like this. At first when we initially talked about this and when they had announced that they were doing this documentary, we had a discussion, and I believe it was also Professor who expressed that, a great speech about not wanting to know how the sausage is made when it comes to this stuff. I think watching this documentary in full and seeing it in light of what exactly they're showing you, and how they created, in some light of how they create the way they created the decisions that they've made in the last couple of years. I think it's more so for a lot of not just, like us, of course, we're the diehard fans, but I think more so the casual fans, and reeling them in instead of always saying, oh, there's that F word stuff, there's that, I think it's more so also just trying to show a realer side to the wrestlers as well, like things that they wouldn't normally say when they're the characters that they are. They also reveal their government names as well. I think it's just a really unique way of showing people, especially super marks out there who like to just go off the handle and just nitpick and be upset at every decision they make, just to have them calm down. Calm down and just enjoy the show. Enjoy what we're giving you. And I enjoyed every episode. I enjoyed what they covered, especially when they did the Chelsea Green thing. When they were talking about Chelsea Green and everything with the Unprettier, her not using her finisher to win the title. I was just like blown away. Like, what if that decision had never happened and she didn't bet on herself? And I'm glad she did, because she went to help, on to have an amazing run. The Jey Uso thing and the, trip, everything like that. Like, it was really cool to see the superstars in a different light and see them as human beings as well. Because a lot of people in the world tend to forget that these superstars that we see on TV that we look up to, they're also people in real life, and they have families and things like that. And, they work hard and tirelessly for them to keep this business going. And they love this shit, just like as much as we love talking about it. But I thoroughly enjoyed the whole thing. I don't want to give too much away because I know everybody didn't see everything, but it is actually really good.
I love it.
Yeah. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Flobo.
No, I'm saying I only saw 2 episodes, but I love it for what I saw. I think it's important, and I think we should do this. I know a lot of us, especially wrestling fans of a certain age, not to like knock any of the young boys and girls out there, but like, I know wrestling's made for them. But like those who are 25 and over have dealt with that's fake, right? I can't believe you watched that. I know you dumb. We lived to one or, between how old you are, 1 or 3 down periods where it was kind of like an underground like club, like, you watch wrestling? I bet. You know what I mean? And it's true. They said wrestling fans have a higher IQ because we know it's not real, but we enjoy it. So I know that my first jerk reaction was like, nah, don't show everything too much. But at the same time, this is an art and craft that, for a generation of people coming up now, the NIL talents, the parents who see their kids go from football to this, they need to be educated about how involved this is. This is Shakespeare. This is theater in the round. And so give me everything. Because I know once this content comes out, I think it covers, not spoiler alert, but it covers Rumble to Mania this year. That stuff's already old. They're already doing other things. So like, it's not like it's this week on Raw, this is how we came up with the idea. It's like 4 or 5 months in the past. Give me that so I can show people, hey, look, there's layers to this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's not as much as showing behind the curtain as I thought it was going to be.
Right.
Like it's more of the how the prep works. Like, I really enjoyed the part where they were showing like gorilla position and like where it came from.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was really cool and stuff. And even like with some of the things they are talking about, like, you're not like directly in the writer's room of like how these things are going so much into detail, but you are seeing some of the things that like, that happened in the back, and questions that we do have. Like, like for instance, something that Boza said in the comments, the thing between Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton of like, how much of that was on script and how much of that wasn't? And so I know a lot of people will say, like, yeah, they are coddling Charlotte Flair, but also at the same time, Triple H is structuring like, no, hey, has he told her, like, you need to go talk to her about that? You need to apologize to her and get on the same page, because there has to be a level of trust between y'all in that ring. And so it's like, those are the things I don't mind seeing in some points. There were a few things that I did see where I was like, I don't know if y'all should have showed all of that, but it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. And I think that they've worked it well enough to where it's like, okay, you're giving us enough for us to entice the questions that we always have after something happens. Like, I wonder why you made that move instead of this one. And it's like, okay, I don't mind seeing that. Or even like how, some people are trying to throw out the thing they were talking about with Charlotte Flair, like they were forced to cheer her when she won the Royal Rumble. So to be clear with that, because I did talk to somebody about that, it's a yes and no thing to that. So it was yes that they asked them to cheer for her, not to hype her ego up, but because of everything that has been happening to her within the last year. It's like, hey, we're asking you to show your fellow wrestler some support. That's all we're asking you to do. And so then they chose to do that. It's not like, hey, it's not like Vince McMahon. If you don't go out there and go cheer her for winning the Royal Rumble, you ain't gonna have a WrestleMania spot. It's none of that. It's literally just like, hey, you know what? She's back. No one knew she was coming back. She'd have been through a lot. The injury like really messed her up. You know what's going on with her in her personal life. Like, if we can, we just want to show that, like, yo, like yourselves, we are here for y'all. And that was the response that they came to.
There was even a moment where Tiffany and Charlotte are talking, and she was
like, and I heard you were back, and I was so excited. Like, I can't wait. Like, she was there. They were eager to work together. Like, it's all like they're a family back there. They're a tight-knit group back there. And basically what Triple H was doing wasn't coddling Charlotte. It was basically, him being a problem solver, and, like him basically being a dad. Like, when the siblings are arguing, that's your sister. You better figure this out, because we're family and we don't rock like that. We can't keep this shit moving if y'all don't get it together. That's all he was doing. Rightfully so. And it was great. It was great. I think it's great. Like, you guys are going to enjoy the rest of the episodes as well.
Yeah. So if you checked it out, though, continue to check it out if you want to. I will say, though, if you are someone who wants to stay in the bliss of just what it is when you see it come out as a finished product, this may not be the show for you. But I will say I do enjoy the way that they have structured it better than what it was that was being promoted to us. Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like, okay, you are still holding some of the integrity of not letting us know every single thing that goes on and how this has worked, how this has moved. So I'm like, okay, that's something I do appreciate. So
I tell you, man, I would want to be in. I would want to be in that writer's room so bad, right? One of those seats. Just give us all those seats. Let's have us sit in that room too.
And when this came out, I know we all had our reservations about it too, but we're sort of in on like how it works, and just like Flobo said, it's like we know it. We know that's, that dreaded F word, like Honey said too. But I don't know if it's for us. It's for us if we want to like know what's going on behind the scene. But I think it's for the majority of people, like especially on Netflix, who after this might press that raw button on a Monday night now. Mm-hmm. It reminded me a lot of like Total Divas, right? Total Divas, super popular. Once that got popular, a lot of people who never watched wrestling before watched Total Divas and then migrated over to wrestling. Yeah. So I think it's more or less like if we want more inside information or just to be behind the scenes, that's great for us. But I think it's like a great entry point for new fans too. Especially for long, it's like, oh, what's like Flobo said, oh, that stuff's fake, man. Like, what are you watching that for? Like, no, watch this and you will find out and realize why we like it so much. And again, get them to press that button on Monday nights, man. Get them to get that Peacock subscription, watch those PLEs. Like this is the goal. And it's this day and age too. This content works. Hard Knocks, Starting Five. This is what moves the needle for new fans to jump in.
Mm-hmm. And I was gonna say also in a way it helps too, because you kind of you don't fully humanize the superstar, but you give them a glimpse that like, oh wow, like, you know, there's like like some kind of connection, you know what I mean? Like if you really want to learn about the wrestler underneath the superstar, the person underneath it, you know. But yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah, or like I said, just those small little things, like you, like again, back to like the gorilla position. Like we've seen Jey Uso walk through there. So for someone like, okay, well, what's that? Like, what's that he walking through before he come out? It's like, oh, okay, now I know why Triple H is right there, or why that person is sitting there. Oh, that's where they command everything from. Rather than you may think like just, oh, did they just have Triple H sit there to, like, is something about to happen or something like that? It's like, yo, it's like, let us answer some of those questions. And so I was like, okay, I can get down with that.
It's
But
time, man. It's time,
Yeah.
Will. Like we're all in on it, man. Like we're not dumb to the process of wrestling. You know, a lot of people aren't. So it's just like,
I mean, and I agree, but it's
playing with our intelligence.
Yeah, but again, too, like some people like that, you know, because you don't have the term ignorance is bliss for no reason.
Yeah.
Some people do just want, like, hey, just serve me the product. I don't need to know where it came from. I don't need to know how it's made. Just serve us the product.
But we never talk about like who wins. We always say like, well, it's whoever if they decide who wins this. So we've all said it like in coded language a little bit, but it's. Yeah,
I think it also makes great, you know, it just makes great TV, and it just makes great viewership just for us to have these conversations, for us to continue to engage in it, because that's what they want. But also initially, it kind of brings you like just a different picture on how it's done. You know what I mean? And it's done a little, you could see that the structure is literally step by step, calling the camera and what at this moment, at this point in time, last minute when no one else knows a thing. Like it's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah. But now, speaking of which, I will pull something up just because I would like your thoughts on it. Now, you know, shout out to the Wrestling Maniac that they actually showed us what the original WrestleMania card was supposed to be.
I think it was bananas, man.
In Vegas?
Yes, in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
This is what was supposed to happen in Vegas.
God, I knew.
So we were supposed to get, and again, shout out to the Wrestling Maniac for giving us this. So we were supposed to get Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins, Gunther versus CM Punk, Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair, the Wyatt Six versus Judgment Day, Nia Jax versus Jade Cargill, Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair versus Io Sky and Asuka for the Women Tag Team Champions, Bad Bunny versus Dominic Mysterio.
We're gonna steal the show right there, boy.
That's gonna steal the show right there. Braun Breaker versus Drew McIntyre with Stone Cold Steve Austin as the special guest referee. And that's
like our fantasy booking, man. What we do?
Right.
That would have been fire. That literally would have been so fire.
Facts.
What he do? He ran
Hunter to Drew.
I'm like, he ran into the girl in the audience instead.
It would have been, Drew would have gone so over for that.
And then we had Rey Mysterio with Travis Scott versus Chad Gable, and then two ladder matches for the Intercontinental Championship and the U.S. title. For the IC title, it would have been Jey Uso versus Damian Priest versus Sheamus versus Bronson Reed versus Ludwig Kaiser versus Sami Zayn. And for the U.S. title, LA Knight versus Jimmy Uso versus Andrade versus Solo versus Santos Escobar versus Carmelo Hayes versus Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh my Lord, you putting everybody on the card, legit.
Right. So I just want to know from y'all, which one, if you could have went back and said like, hey, this is the match I need to have at WrestleMania. This had to stay on the card. Which one sticks out for you? Deonne, let me start with you first.
Yeah, because it was still Cena and Cody, right? Was that still on
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
That was still... Yeah. So that wouldn't have changed. Man, I wanted to get Nia Jax on the card somehow, and that would have been a good way to get her on there. But give me any ladder match at a WrestleMania, I'm taking both of those. I don't care. I'm taking those 7 days a week, man.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Flobo, what about you?
You know, on paper, if you would have asked me this before watching Unreal, I'd have been like the ladder match as well. But seeing how they pivoted from Punk, I would probably would have bought into the Gunther Punk match myself. But Travis Scott with Rey Mysterio, how did that was going to work? Like, what?
I don't well, you know what? No. You know what?
A collaboration of some sort?
Yes, because I think
Man.
because I could see them having Rey Mysterio come out in the Cactus Jack type of apparel with his mask and his outfit. I could see them letting Travis Scott design his wrestling attire.
That's both cheeks. That is both cheeks. I'm sorry. Ain't nobody. Nobody asked for that.
I can see why they like where it could go.
Okay.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe making Stone Cold the referee, the whole 4-wheeler thing wouldn't have happened too. So so that would have been a safe when it's changed.
Sydney, which match for you would you have liked to have seen get on the card? Oh, you mute.
I'm going with the ladder matches every single time.
Yeah, I think that's the one.
Like all the other stuff,
WrestleMania are a beautiful thing, man.
I'm like that would have been like I'm seeing all the stuff, and some of them would have been cool, but like I don't think any of these outweigh that ladder match. Either one, I would have took either one. I mean, the U.S. Championship a little bit more because it had Carmelo Hayes in it, which I feel like he needs to be booked more anyway. But yeah,
honey,
there's two of them. I mean, anything with Bianca in it at WrestleMania, I'm totally good with. And her one-on-one versus Rhea would have been a thing of beauty. I'd be silly to not say Wyatt 6 and Judgment Day. Like, I think that would have been pretty damn fire. If you put them in the ladder match instead, that would have been quite chaotic.
Yeah, I'm going with one of the ladder matches, of course, but Becky Lynch and Charlotte versus Io and Asuka for the tag titles.
Former tag champs Becky and Charlotte was in.
Yes, like that would have been insane.
Yeah, that would have been clinic right there. That's clinic match. Clinic women's wrestling right there.
Match for me. So that's the ones I would have went with. But yeah, ladder matches on the way.
I think everybody's dark horse would be Bad Bunny and Dominic, right?
No,
like that, or is
that
that number one? Or is that number one?
That could have main evented both nights.
Yeah, that could have made both nights.
I'll see you tomorrow.
That's just that y'all should have done that. It's like, y'all
should have been at the top. Should have been at the top of the card. What are we doing?
Right,
dirty killing it, man.
Cody versus Cena. Nah, look, Bad Bunny and Dominic Mysterio Part 2. Let's go ahead and
run it back.
Run it
twice
back.
in a lifetime.
Yeah, but yeah. So shout out to them with Unreal. But I just wanted to leave this right here for Honey as we move on.
Man, don't get me started.
She got another one?
8. She is now 8 belts, Monet.
Got 8. Yes, sir.
Hey,
6
of them are regional, though. 6 of them are like regional belts. It's like, what?
Hey,
that don't mean
at one point,
I got 2.
Regional, okay.
I just bought 2. I mean, props for the accomplishment. I'm not trying to be a hater, but I'm just like, wait a minute. She won the NWA title or the Pan African Diaspora title. She won Queen of the South. Come on,
Queen of the South. Also, I think it was Italy. One of their promotions she won.
Yeah, she did.
PTW.
How often is she wrestling in these places? Like how often?
Often. That's the thing. Like she goes to this. It's not like one belt.
She's a true traveling champion. Is what we're saying.
Traveling champion, bro. Like anytime that they had these spots on, she's there. She's not just at AEW and then just promoting these belts. Like she be around the world. No, Bose, it's not 6 belts. It's 8 belts, Monet now.
All I'm saying, where's some world titles? All I'm saying, some world titles would be nice.
They are world titles. They're their title.
The TBS is not a world title.
But
the Rev Pro's not a world title.
It's around the world, right?
Stop.
Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
stop. It's on planet Earth, so it's a world title.
You know what I'm saying? It's on Earth. And it's a part of the world.
Oh, so, come on.
It's their top titles. She is the top champ in Mexico for CMLL.
I ain't gonna say nothing. I try to be a hater.
That's interesting.
But 6 of those titles are not world championships.
But they championships though.
Okay.
Can we not say that? Are they not championships though?
I'm not hating. It's a
gonna-
great accomplishment, but you making it sound like she won the NWA title. She went down. She beat Kenny
Not
Omega
yet.
at the Tokyo Dome.
Not yet.
Like, it ain't like
Not
that.
yet.
Not yet.
But
It's good.
these are prestigious wrestling promotions, and these are some of their top belts.
It's going to be exhausting to have to lose these.
Yes,
Like,
probably.
Just one match, man. I'm losing them all. I'm not going to lose it.
Winner take all. I'm about to bless somebody
Right.
with eight belts.
That sounds like a chore, man.
It's just gonna be at my house too. I'm not even going to a promotion. Set up the ring in my house and then come here to lose.
Take 8 losses. All right. I get you.
Yeah, she's 8 belts Monet now. Sydney, your thoughts on this?
I love it. I love it. CEO. You feel me? CEO with the 4 belts.
She can do this now with just 4.
Right, with just 4.
For some reason, Honey has left the building.
Honey has left.
Dang.
Honey does not want to support this at all. But hey, again, you can't deny her at this point. Like, you can't deny her because these people are making this decision. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's not Tony Khan going over to Italy and being like, "Hey,
Right.
make her your champion" and stuff like that. Again, she's money. And you have to, that says something when you're like, hey, we're gonna put our belt on you. So congratulations.
I mean, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Look,
I'm just saying, like, I think the promotion matters, because if I'm like XYZ Pro in like some podunk town and Monet's coming, I'll give her my strap too. Like, yeah, promote my promotion. That's what I'm saying. It matters. The belts.
Wow.
It matters. It matters. I'm not trying to take away from nothing, because I know that Mercedes does travel and she works really hard and she bettered herself, and we can't sit there and praise Cody all day and not praise Monet for doing that. But what I'm saying is these promotions are so regional that, yeah, I would buy into to say, hey, look, take my belt, and so you could be 9 belts, and so my promotion can be promoted. Not to say that she didn't earn it, but I'm like, I want her to win the AEW Women's title. I wanted to win the NWA title. I wanted to win the IWGP title. Like, show me those.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't she win the IWGP?
She had the strong title. She lost that.
No, she had the women's title too.
I thought she had the strong title.
Yeah, she won that after she won the women's one.
She don't got any more.
But she had it.
All right.
She won it.
All right.
So then
I did not say boo. I said golf clap.
That leaves two up. Those leave 2 up. Before you have to give the seal. What did it say? NWA, and what was the other one?
I said NWA, IWGP, the AEW Women's title. Like, give me one of those.
So she won Japan. So you need to win AEW.
But when did she win Japan? I don't remember her winning that one.
When she first got there.
Oh, we can tell. Yeah. The injury. Okay.
Yeah.
I stand corrected.
Yeah, because it's like gold and it has like a crown on it.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
it's kind of shaped. Yeah, so she
was before this run or before the injury.
Yeah, this was like when she first came back, and like that was the first time she came out. Like she had won. So we just need 2 more: NWA and AEW. Okay.
That's all I need.
Okay.
Right. You see how they treat us?
I just want a world title in that picture. That picture's all I want, a world title. That's all I want. It ain't a hard thing. Just
see how they treat him, man. They treat him like LeBron. He ain't got 6 rings like him.
Right. Oh, it's not like that.
It's not like
impressive,
LeBron.
you know.
It's not like that at all.
Yo, I'm not even.
Will, it's not like that, man.
If I was a pro ball player and I won the Big 3 championship, you would say that's dope, but what's the next step?
Man, but if you won it 8 years in a row,
you still would not put that in the same conversation as the actual chip of the NBA. Would you?
I don't know.
No, y'all wouldn't.
Boy, y'all crazy.
75 plus years of the NBA.
Hold on. Wait a minute. So let's take this part. Let's put that in the box.
Okay.
Do we need to go back when she did have the championship rings in WWE? Because it's what, 6, right?
So, okay, here's the thing though, Will. You're not doing a picture of her legacy. We're not talking about her career. You gave me that picture now and was like,
Right
8
now.
belts, y'all. I'm like, well,
Or the
that's what I'm
hate-
saying. I'm not trying to hate. I'm just
Some
saying.
hateration,
I'm not
In this
hollering
wrestling
in this dancery. I'm saying.
It's in this wrestling ring. Is what y'all doing. Ain't
Y'all ain't
belts
never gonna
and we
invite
just
me
like-
back.
I mean, they not world championships though. Like, what are you? Come on, man.
All
What
right,
you
fine, man. Look, eight belts.
Flobo, you are absolutely right.
Thank you.
You
What
know
are we
what?
doing here?
Don't pop in and pop out. Either you gonna
Right.
be here or you're not gonna be here.
What
Till
are we
move
doing?
to the next subject. And right now, Tony's winning. So she made the right choice. Like, yo, Tony's in her bag right now.
Right.
So why take that away from her?
If anything, Monet is giving her a chance. Go ahead and shine.
Who's giving who a chance here? What?
So Tony didn't step it up when she had to go up against Mercedes.
And did she not win that match? So how is
Right. She gave her first loss. Do you know what that does for Toni Storm right now? Because again, like before that, only with the Mariah May thing, none of us were going like, yo, these should be the main events. Like people were upset that her and Mercedes Moné was not the main event at All In.
so
You
you're
cannot
gonna
tell me that does not take part.
So you're going to completely negate the fact that Toni Storm was the hottest act in AEW, regardless of gender, just because she had a match with Mercedes Moné. Come on, Will.
I'm not
Stop.
negating that. I'm not
Stop
negating that.
it.
But are we going to negate the fact that that wasn't one of the most anticipated matches?
Because it was a
In the
unification match, man.
It was
That-
what?
It was a or the AEW Women's Championship was on the line. I get that. But what I'm saying is it wasn't just because, oh man, hopefully Moné will have a 9th belt. Toni Storm earned that spot. She is the most hottest act in that brand, in that company.
Yes.
And the fact you're like, oh, anyway, she got elevated because of Mercedes Moné.
Well,
She ain't
that's-
a rookie. Is that a rookie, man?
Oh, what's saying that? You see, look, you see, you pulling a
acting like, oh, she
putting a
got
honey-
pushed high because of Mercedes.
You
Stop.
putting a honey right now. You're putting words in my mouth.
Oh, come
Is what
on.
you're
That's
doing.
not what he said.
Right.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
God.
so you telling me when two greats come together, it's not going to elevate them? You mean to tell me she would not have gotten greater with
Here's-
another greater opposing person next
But you're
time?
not saying that. You said,
I
well,
am saying that.
you said Mercedes really elevated Tony. You didn't say two came together
say
and it
that.
was right.
I did
You made
not
it sound
say
like Mercedes made it her best match ever. Like she wasn't working before this.
So before Mariah May, were any of y'all saying that she should main event the show?
Are you telling? Oh wait. Are you? Hold on. I'm gonna answer a question. first. But are you telling me that changed after a match with Mercedes Moné? You're telling me that nobody was clamoring for a main event.
So
Mercedes got it.
Was anybody clamoring for Chris Statlander before she wrestled Mercedes Moné?
That's not Toni Storm.
I mean,
with all due respect, that's not Toni Storm.
We'll stick with Toni Storm.
But to answer your question, yes, people were clamoring. Yes, people were clamoring. Correct.
We'll stick with Toni Storm after Mariah May was done, and that is finished.
Okay.
You telling me that this wasn't the most biggest and anticipated match that everybody wanted to see when she got her belt back?
Yes, I'm not disputing that. But
Okay.
what I am okay.
No.
Okay, what? I'm not disputing the match was on paper. Again, the women's division had its little moment. It was coming up. Toni Storm was hot. They had the Owen Hart tournament. Mercedes was hot. But the implication I am getting, and please shout me down, my friend, is that you spent so much time with this picture here of good old Mercedes with her belts, like Tony was just fumbling and stumbling, doing schoolboys and sunset flips until Mercedes Moné showed up. And it was only anticipated because Mercedes got into the matchup.
What
You
I'm
were
saying,
totally cutting off
I'm
the
saying-
AEW Women's Champion at the legs. That's
what
you're
I'm
doing.
saying is you were at Super Saiyan level. When Mercedes came around, you had to go Super Saiyan 3 when she came around, and you delivered. This is not Mariah May, who is still new at coming with this. This is a veteran wrestler who made it in the WWE, who is now a around the world champion.
My guy, what is the goalpost here? Is it she has 8 titles, I should praise her? Is it because she's a CEO? Is it because she made Tony Storm good? Because you're moving him around every single time you're talking. I get it. You like Mercedes. All I'm saying is it ain't that great.
It's all the above. Every category you just said, it was 3 of them, and it make up CEO.
You shall.
There you go. There you go. Thank you. That's what you just let me know. That's what makes her the
Shout out to the Beast Mortals. I can't do this no more, man. I just can't.
Well, that's why I'm quiet. That's why I'm not saying nothing.
This propaganda.
Hey, listen. If it's great, it's great.
Okay.
It's all right.
Great.
It's all right.
So
what
would make it great? What would make it great?
What would make what great?
No, from what Honey said. It's all right. What would make her great?
If she doesn't have to overcompensate by holding 8 belts, why do you need
Okay.
So Ultimo Dragon was overcompensating with 10 belts. What's his name? Austin. But not
Dragon Sleeper was a killer, man.
Austin. What was his name? That had the impact. It started with an Austin. It's not. Was it Austin Creed?
Austin Aries.
Austin Aries.
Austin Creed is Xavier Woods.
Yeah.
Well, I know. That's what I was like. I know it's not that. I was like, but Austin Aries, was he overcompensating? Was Kenny Omega overcompensating when he had multiple belts?
I believe so. I don't think anybody needs that many belts. Honestly.
Okay, as long as that's what's being said, I was like, as long as it's being spread around that they are all overcompensating with multiple belts.
Can you tell me what 4 of those belts or
2
5
was
of those
enough.
do?
Look at my tribal chief. He did fine with this.
Say that one more time.
Yeah. I'm saying that my original argument was that I'm not denying Mercedes Moné's talent, and I even said it. She bet on herself. We can't praise Cody for betting on himself and winning matches and be like, we're ready to Mercedes. But she has 8 belts, and I can't tell you what 4 of those promotions are doing right now. Not saying they don't exist, not saying they're not valid, but I'm saying as far as I have to rank them on strength of competition.
2 of them are AEW. You have the TBS. You have the Owen Hart belt. You have CMLL.
The Owen Hart belt, for real? We're counting the Owen Hart belt.
That has nothing to do with me. You can take up that with Tony Khan and his 93 belts.
I'm not on the Tony Khan podcast, bro.
No. I don't disagree with you on it. But again, he recognizes that as a belt. So just like how they do the greatest Royal Rumble and all that stuff, those are clarified as a championship.
Greatest Royal
You have CMLL. If you like Stephanie Vaquer, that's who built her. I know the Queen of the South. When again, like these other 3, I'm not too sure of.
Well, they just let's just
yeah, I got you. I know.
Listen, man. Listen.
I got me, man. All right.
All
I'm
saying is this, man. Listen.
Yo, like what you like. It's just.
I do. I don't like.
It's cheap.
I'm just staying consistent with my.
It's cheap. It's cheap.
It's like Austin Power. There's no pleasing you.
When you're the CEO, you don't have to flaunt all this gold.
Why is Deonne so quiet?
Who?
Deonne don't care.
Move on. You want to move on? That's why.
Okay.
That's a dog in the fight.
WWE.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, it's like you were talking about TNA. Get me when we go back.
Facts. That is facts, by the way.
Well,
now we gotta have another debate.
That's facts. No, but it's facts. There's no debate. It's facts. It's facts.
We do need another debate, and my answer will still remain the same.
It's like John Moxley is the best Shield member.
God,
anyway.
no.
We'll be here forever.
It was a debate, and that's what happened.
You got it, Flobo. You never saw the episodes of our debates?
No, not that one.
It was the worst, man. It's the worst.
I don't want to do that.
It was a bad night.
I ain't trying to blame nobody.
That was a Dean Amber.
Do it. She's in chat.
Courtney had a lot to do with that.
It was a bad night.
Oh, man.
Courtney had a lot to do with that decision.
Little half-point assassin.
7.5. We're going to move on, and we're going to get into some Monday Night Raw real quick because we still got our predictions that we got to get to. We have mixed tag action coming back this Monday night. The Kabuki Warriors and AJ Styles versus the tag team champions Raquel Rodriguez, my client, Roxanne Perez, and Dominic Mysterio. And the match I didn't know I needed.
Yes. Wholeheartedly.
Can we get it again?
Literally.
Can we get it again?
So
can we get a best out of 7?
So, Sydney, let me start with you. One, thoughts on the match, and do you think that they should start throwing this back into rotation with the mixed tag matches?
Wholeheartedly. This should have been back, honestly. Like, especially with the women cooking as much as they are, honestly, it could definitely help with the men and the men's division, to be honest. So I think that's amazing. The match itself, wonderful, lovely. Wasn't expecting it. I did not know that it was gonna happen at all. It was like, oh yeah, mixed tag. I was like, oh, okay, cool. You know, had it on the background as I kept. Well, I'm like, oh. So it was honestly, in my opinion, the best match probably of the night. That might be a controversial take, but that's how I feel.
No, I thought it was dope. Flobo, your thoughts on this match, and then same question to you: is this something that should start becoming a regular thing?
Yes, I'm with it. I wonder what WWE is going to do differently. I know why they stopped it back in the day, because they didn't really want to have the mixed match challenge. They wanted to break that off and have it be a Facebook show, and that didn't really work out. But yeah, anything to mix it up. You know what I mean? 6-man tags when they're the same gender can be kind of like filler. But once you have like the intergender stuff, it really puts a different layer dynamic on it. So I enjoyed it. I probably wouldn't have made this match on paper. I'd have been like, okay. But afterwards, I'm like, okay, it totally makes sense. You know, AJ went back to his club bag and he gave us, felt like a faction for the night, which is always a good feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Deonne, your thoughts on this match?
Yeah, I loved it, man. It was like, I think we can all agree. Didn't know we needed it, but glad we got it. And on top of that, just with the question too, with the mixed match challenge, I really hope that comes back, or some form of that comes back. Because after seeing this, you sort of understand, like, a lot of those matches were fun. They were good. And this sort of reminded you of it too. So I don't know, maybe this could be a little test or a little teaser to be like, okay, let's drum up some, I guess, some interest for it. And let's see where we go from there. But it's always good when you can sort of have fuse in between these things too, because we got the Kabuki Warriors going after tag titles. We got Dirty Dom and AJ, so it's giving more stakes to it during the night at least. But yeah, I enjoy this, and AJ and anything, Dirty Dom and anything, like, come on, man, I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna sit here and complain.
Oh yeah, definitely got me more excited for the SummerSlam match already.
Yeah,
even more. Honey, your thoughts on the match?
Like I said, give me a best out of 7. Just do it again. Don't run it back.
Well, there you go. And then also what was going on Monday Night Raw, Lyra Valkyria with another impressive promo, stepping it up out there in her Becky stompers with a boot with feet to the face. Flobo, let me get your thoughts on this. Your thoughts on Lyra and Becky going into SummerSlam. Do you feel like this is the right move, or are they putting too much on this match?
In all honesty, I don't want to be disrespectful, but aside from the Karrion Kross Sami Zayn stuff, this is my least interested match. I'm looking forward to at SummerSlam, and I don't necessarily know why. Right? Becky has the pedigree. She has the titles. She's been there for long. She has a man that works for her. I love Lyra in NXT UK, NXT, Ava Valkyrie. But I'm not sure if it's like a chemistry thing, or maybe she's not connected with the audience, or a regression. Something's not hidden for me between these two, and it has gone too long. It's been, 4 months now? 5 months now? Like, how many times can we do this? Like, I think they either need new dance partners, or one of them needs a break. But look, I hope it kills at SummerSlam. I hope it slaps, because, I want them to do well, but I'm not really feeling this one.
Okay. And Sydney, I see you shaking your head, so I want to throw it to you. Your thoughts on last night's promo and it leading into the SummerSlam match between these two?
Precisely what Flobo said. I am bored of this. This has gone on long enough. Like, if either give Berg Girl her championship back or don't,
stop
then
it.
let her.
Stop it.
And just let her, let her, like, I don't know, go after somebody else or build her story up with something else. But this gotta go. I'm very much bored and over it. This will be my take a bathroom break match.
Oh no. Oh,
Okay, Deonne, your thoughts. Now we do know that the match has a stipulation of it is no countouts. There must be a winner. If Lyra loses, she clarified this on last night's promo. As long as Becky is champ, she's never able to challenge for the title again.
That's right.
But your thoughts on this leading into it, and if you do feel the same way as Sydney and Flobo, should there be maybe a different stipulation that was given for this match to pique more interest?
I don't know. I mean, after just hearing now how long it's been since their first one-on-one match, what was the PLE for that one? Because they killed that one. Backlash. So that was a really good match. They got a lot of time on that one too. That's been a while now. Through this time, I've enjoyed Lyra. I've gotten on the Lyra train a little bit. She's given me more personality. I don't call her Bird Lady anymore. That woman has a name. Her name is Lyra. but I don't think it should have gone this long. I think Evolution should have been the point where this should have ended. I don't know if we needed that triple threat looking in hindsight now, because we could have gotten that off and then we could have moved to like Lyra and Bailey off of, with beefing right now or something like that. So I do think, again, this rivalry has helped Lyra in many ways. It has gone on long. Glad this is like the blow off match to end everything. But hey, I think she's grown in this time, man. Like she's grown to a main roster staple, and Becky's helped her through that. Becky's helped carry that division a little bit too. So I'm looking forward to it. I think this might be, again, it's a blow-off match, right? This is it. This is their cage match. This is the last time. And I think I'm hoping it's the last. We'll see.
For real, we don't know.
We'll see. They could run it back on Monday. But I'm looking forward to it, man. I think Lyra's grown a lot through this. And that was the whole goal, right? To help push her to a level where she can sort of carry this division on her own too. So yeah, I dig it. Give her Bailey next. Because I don't know what they're doing with Bailey, which saddens me to hear or see stuff that does to Bailey. But yeah, we'll figure it out. Let's get done with Becky this week and move on.
So, honey, let me ask you something different. Should this have ended at Evolution with Lyra and Becky? And should Summerslam card have been Becky versus Bailey for the title?
You know what? Yeah. You know what? Putting it that way, especially if you're putting Bailey, listening to you say Bailey versus Becky out loud at SummerSlam, I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Like, why not? Because I do feel like they should have put a cap on it at Evolution. I feel like the story has outgrown itself. I'm kind of sick of seeing it. It seems a little bit repetitive for me personally. Lyra, please don't ever do that Becky Stomper thing ever again. Like, please don't do that ever again. If you're gonna call them your Becky Stompers or something like that, if you're gonna announce that kind of thing, you need to talk tough, because you're going up against the man, and you know exactly what you're going up against. And it's like, I'm not sure why we don't know this already, but hey, we're here.
It was the dance.
I guess
it's like, that's adorable.
I guess, and that's what I don't want to see. If you're Lyra Valkyria, I don't want to see adorable. You come out with black wings and face makeup, and it's very dramatic, and everybody goes along with you. It's like, why are we giving adorable?
But this should be her match like that, right? Like, this should be like street clothes, no gear. Like, we're going to handle business. We
now
can take
that she's saying my Becky Stompers all night.
What? I'd wear them on the weekend. I'd wear them to the ring. I'd wrestle in them if I was her. Let's go.
She finna break her ankle. Them things was like 7 inches tall.
This is you're going against. Like I said, you're going against the man. I think at this point the story's outgrown itself. Don't give her Bailey next, because I feel that's outgrown itself as well. I think we need to think we need to save that for later, or have another match with them later on. After we give Bailey something to do, because Lyra. I think Lyra needs more familiarity, and she needs to go against somebody, from where she was also in like the same era of NXT that she was also in, like say I don't know, say a Roxanne, and I'm trying to think of anybody else. I can't think of them right now, but yeah, I can't. Prodigy is the first thing that comes to mind. but yeah, move it to something else.
Yeah, I enjoy Lyra. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy her confidence. Like I said, the Becky Stopper with the little dance. I was like, that's adorable. But you've had 3 PLEs of this story, and it should have ended at Evolution. That should have been the crowning moment, and we be good. Or where she don't win it and maybe move her to the world title picture, or just having dope rivalries as we start building her up even more. But I am still a little disappointed that we're not getting the greatest 4 horsewomen Bailey to go up against Becky Lynch at SummerSlam.
Special little nobody's. This comment is great. I got to point out this comment. He says, "I want Becky to win, but I'm Mora's day with it, and I'm picking the bird."
Amazing comment. Amazing comment.
She ought to remix that when she come out. She ought to remix that when she come out. But yeah, like it's, and then too, it's just kind of like decide where you're going with this. Either you're finna bring some hilarity to it as far as your personality, or you're gonna be serious. But like y'all said, like I think it's dragged on a little bit too far. And I am disappointed that it's like, okay, we don't get Bailey at SummerSlam. And I'm like, that's weird to me. Just to be able to build her up, and she's already built. Like it's like, yo, like Lyra has now become a package. Give her something else to do.
Right.
So, like, but
I mean, maybe she'll come out during the match or something. Because I heard a little promo in the back, where she was all sad, like, I don't know what to do. I wasn't at WrestleMania. Now I'm not at SummerSlam. Like, maybe it's like a foretelling that she's, I don't know.
There's got to be something there. I'm with Sydney. There's got to be something brewing, because the losing streak and her not on cards.
Yeah,
there's got to be a payoff. So you hope for a payoff somehow,
right?
For this for her
somehow, and I don't know if it's her coming out to mess up and let Lyra win, and we now had a Becky Bailey run, or if it's to mess up Lyra and you now have the Lyra Bailey run. Which again, I think I don't mind it being the Bailey Lyra run, with not a title involved, because in that way, you do what you were trying to have Bailey do for her at Evolution, which is to keep building her up. And then now if it's like, okay, if those two are in a rivalry without a title, this is something that can really cook. This is something that could really be dope, because then you have Becky coming out, beating her, and really like having Lyra become this new thing. It's like, okay, now what's your next evolution of this? We know you're a good wrestler. The personality's out, but what happens when you're in the pit of the fire and you're not with your idol anymore? You're not with someone that you grew up with that is vouching for you. This is now, hey, I'm also transitioning into my next phase, and both of us are going to have a head-on collision. What are you going to do? Right. So we'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. But I'm kind of in the same realm with y'all. Like, yo, let this be the last one. Let this be the last one, and then let's move on.
Wrap it up, B.
Yeah, but now that's right here.
Lord.
Let's not get why it wasn't main event, but dang it should have been main event, man.
Lord have mercy.
8 women tag match. Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, Nikki Bella, Stephanie Vaquera taking on Chelsea Green and her Hervis, with Naomi, the women's world champion, and somebody else was in there. I can't remember. There was one more. No, that was it, right?
That was it. The Hervis is 3. It's Chelsea, Piper, and
the other one, Chelsea Piper and
Alba Fire.
Yeah,
that's cold, honey. That's cold.
I knew her name.
Yeah, I can write to Chelsea and forget they there. Like, oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
And then then Naomi though. Yeah.
But just man, this has been getting such like positive like promotion throughout social media after seeing this, and I just want to get y'all thoughts on. Just from this image alone and this match, like, what were your thoughts on it? Deonne, let me start with you. What were your thoughts on this 8 women's tag match, especially leading into SummerSlam?
Just overall with Raw, it was a good go-home show for Raw to build towards SummerSlam. And this, again, you have those little rivalries within your multi-man tag matches, right? That's when did we see something?
Bill said when the head cheerleader has to get the golf kids to vote for her.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
That's literally
no
what
lies
it
in
looks
that
like,
photo.
though. Like,
That's so funny.
like, why did they give her no, like, no nothing to match them?
Right? Like, why did they come in black fearless? Like, we know you wore that before. Like, they didn't.
Or she went from being the popular girl and she found her true friends right here. It could be that too.
Oh, this is the end of the movie.
Yeah, you know.
You're watching Disney Channel. Yeah.
Instead of
These are my friends.
They were treating them wrong. She was part of the popular group treating them wrong. We could write a story for this.
Yeah, I like
it's the same kind of story, but it's like basically told in reverse. Like where the goth and misfits are the popular kids and the cheerleaders are the like it's hilarious.
But fantastic match again. When you have those rivalries within those multi-person matches, is great. No notes on this one. Again, the women's division is hot, man. It could literally open and close the show, and they showed it with this too. You get four of your biggest names in your division, and then Rhea and Stephanie have like the rocket on their back, and Naomi, your world champion's in it too. It's a hell of a match, man. But yeah, good go home show for Raw.
Sydney, your thoughts on this match?
That was funny.
I mean, it's hard. Like no note. Like it's hard to follow up because it's really most of these were no notes. It was an amazing match. It was iconic. I think I love seeing Stephanie how Naomi say it, Stephanie Baker, like
or whatever, however you say it. I lost it.
I'm like, I love seeing her in the ring though. I think that she's going to be an amazing superstar in the next couple of months, and so she's all like right now. I think she might out of this picture right here. She's definitely my favorite. So that's all I got. Very quick.
Flobo, man, your thoughts on this?
I wonder what the plan is for Nikki, right? Like the match itself was great, but it kind of feels just like she should be somebody else. It's like you ever play 2K with your like custom character in a cutscene? You're like, why? Like, why is she there? Like, what's her opponent? Is she in the mid division? It's kind of like, all right, she's been knocking around for about a month. Is she going to go on a title run? Is she just going to be on the roster chilling? Are we waiting for Brie? Like, that's the only note I have. But
Brie said she's not coming back. Brie already said she's not coming back.
Then I have. That's my note. What is Nikki like? What is her character's motivation right now on this run?
Well, she said really just to be here. Like, I don't think it's, and I think too, like, I had to think of it like as this is not a limited run. This is supposed to be like Nikki Bella is back.
No, I hear that, but I mean like the fictional in character motivation. Like,
no.
Really,
that's why I'm on the same page with you. It's like, okay, so now that you're like back, what is that? Like you pose a great question. Like, so what is the like? Are you about to get in a rivalry with somebody, or
that's what
I don't want to say it like this, but are you nipping and clinging on to the main women's run of what's going on right now, and kind of just keep getting inserted into it? Like, what is your next thing? Like, like, and again, like what we just talked about, like if Becky holds the title, do you challenge Becky for the IC title at Clash of Champions? Like, what's next for you? You pose a great question. So I'll follow up with asking you that. What should her next step be?
Yeah, that division. When you were going to ask like what happens after the storyline with Ava and Becky, you got to elevate because you have injuries to both Liv and Zoe. You got to elevate Ivy Nile just in the short term. So I would have her in that division. But you're right. If Nikki comes in, I think that will solidify the IC title division for now. The question becomes, because Nikki is not an attraction, she's not like Roman Reigns or like Trish, where she comes in for 2 weeks and leaves. What will be the story? Is it just Becky being like, I'm the man, I did things when you weren't here? will we buy into that again? I don't know.
Also, Ivy, stop braiding your hair. Stop
What?
Ivy, stop braiding your hair.
What do you mean stop?
I saw
Everyone
her.
braids their hair. Like,
I saw her without them braids.
oh,
She's like a totally different person, honestly.
Ivy, you need to unravel it. Unravel it. Like,
man said unravel it. And
yo,
he's doing over your locks. Over your locks. You saying unravels it.
I mean,
Come
that's why I
on.
did this. You
Come
know,
on, man.
this would have been with the locks. This is
Okay.
You're taking the hair out. I'm telling you,
I'm
go
jealous.
just Google it. Just Google it, Flobo. You gonna see what I'm talking about.
All right, I'm gonna do it right now.
Totally different person. Like, and not in a bad way. Like, no disrespect to her with the braids. I love the look, because just the build and everything. But like, yo,
Oh, I see. But she looks like a realtor, though. I mean, a cool realtor.
Hey, look, realtors fighting for it every day. So
Hey, the IRS had the IC title, and he was like a tax dude, so I'm with it.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And he did that's Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, Bray Wyatt.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, you Googled it?
Well, all right,
I'm telling y'all, yo, like,
ma'am.
Okay.
just
Ma'am.
something to consider for Ivy now. That's it. But
I'm
What is the braids?
Sage D with comment of the week every week.
it's just you know what those are.
No,
But yeah, honey, your thoughts.
either way, I just love women's wrestling. As far as Nikki Bella goes, I can't help but wonder, like, that was my question to myself after seeing her, especially surfacing up after Evolution and everything like that. I was like, oh, okay, you're still hanging around. All right, what we doing with Nikki Bella then? I would assume she'd be in a rivalry. I kind of don't want this Nikki Bella though. I kind of want that old Nikki Bella, like bring
John
back
Cena,
that,
Nikki Bella.
not even John Cena, Nikki Bella. I just think, like, when she was with the Bella twin era with the Bella twin era with the the mean girl like thing, just a little more amplified, a little bit more like on a mature level. She's a Hall of Famer, kind of like the whole thank you. But I think, yeah, like the whole thank you Trish run would, like, similar to that for her in some way. But I can't help but wonder, looking at the way she's been looking at Stephanie Vaquer so much and even pronouncing her name wrong and stuff like that. I'm not sure if it's actually like, something that was just done, that just happened, that she got nervous and said, like she said in her interview, or is it something that, you're kind of like slowly but surely sabotaging stuff. And I can't help, there's like a look in her eye, in this picture included, and I'm just like, I can't help but wonder if she has something up her sleeve. That's all.
Yeah, it
I would
seems very
Nikki Bella to do that type of shit, because she's
Who was the one that, remember when she first came back and someone came out and like was like, oh, we don't really need you here type of thing? It's like some type of mean girl.
Liv Morgan.
It was Liv, yeah.
But Liv,
well, technically, we were supposed to have them. If Liv didn't get injured, it was going to be them two.
Yeah, it's going to be Evolution, but she got injured, so they put her in the Battle Royal instead.
So I guess they're basically just trying to figure out where that slot would be for
since it was supposed to be Liv. So yeah.
WWE's probably like, well, your guess is as good as ours, Kayfabe. We don't know.
Right. You tell us what you want to see.
Right.
Stoic
We're up alleys as we go.
Stoic Deonne down there. Your thoughts, and where should Nikki Bella go next?
It's weird, man, because like I remember when you talking, you didn't see her run as like her good run as like Divas champion, but it was a solid run, man. Like she took the game more seriously. You could tell like she'd been working, and I don't know, man. There's more titles that she can sort of go after now, but it's also still figuring out, like, how do we fill that void with Liv gone, because that's where we were heading with her. She needs a good heel. If she's going to stay this character, she needs a good heel to work with. Liv would have been that good heel to work. I don't know who she go up against. And I keep thinking about Flobo's, like, I think it's in the comments, like choose your career thing. I don't know what way I'm going, man. I don't know what I'm selecting with Nikki Bella at the moment. Like it could be anything.
Yeah.
But and I'm trying to think of like a good heel to put her with at the moment.
Well, my problem is she's on the wrong promotion. That's my thing. Like
well,
I know
the draft is coming up too, so allegedly. Allegedly.
Are we getting a draft again? I don't know. We had the transfer portal this year, and I was like, "What's that?"
Yeah, allegedly we're supposed to be getting another draft, but I feel like SmackDown would have been better for her because the Chelsea Green run with her and the rivalry with her would be tremendous. You know,
yeah, that would work.
So it's just like, okay, but you don't have that, and then like the only ones we really do have that could be potential good heels are in the world title picture. Like Naomi would be great, but it's like, are y'all really finna like let her go over everyone else and challenge Naomi? Not that nobody wouldn't see it coming or anything like that, but it's just like we still got to get her through Io. We still got to get her through Stephanie at Clash of Paris. We still got to get her one-on-one with Rhea. And so it's like, okay, who's next out of that? Especially like y'all said, with this character going on that she's using right now.
Don't say that too loud. You're gonna get Deonne PTSD.
Well, what?
You said who's next?
What else we got, Ben?
So moving on. She brought that up, and which is kind of karma for you because now we're talking about our tribal chief getting his shoes stolen.
The most
Ain't no coming back from that.
Disrespectful thing
Ain't no coming back from that.
Could do.
My man took it to 98. He brought bullying back on Monday Night Raw
in Detroit.
Bro, my man Roman Reigns here barefoot in Detroit. Like, yo, when they tell you a picture worth 1,000 words, like we were worried about Braun Breaker stealing everything and just kind of like, damn, man, what you gonna do with Bronson Reed? Bronson Reed said, bet, I got y'all. Watch what happened on Monday Night Raw.
What was the thing y'all put? I'm gonna leave with something.
I'm leaving with something. Listen, I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something. Took that man shoot. Yo, I just want Bronson Reed to put a video out of him wearing the shoes. Like
that's what I'm waiting for.
My size right there. Yeah. Them me right there. But I want to get y'all initial thoughts on everything that happened with the closing of Monday Night Raw leading into SummerSlam. Flobo, let me start with you. Like, just from this image and what all transpired, who's looking like they got the upper hand?
I mean, of course, the Braun Squad do, and I like that.
We call them the Bronze here.
The Braun. I'm sorry. I know the rules.
No. You
wipe your feet when you come inside. I'm sorry. I didn't know. Okay.
Yeah, no. We just updating. We updating you, so you got it. Yeah.
I got you. No, I actually like this, and Roman does have to come back down to earth, right? Because he's now not the tribal chief. Well, he is tribal chief, but he's not in the title picture, so I get that. But yeah, there's certain things you do that when you see, you don't believe them anymore, and I worry that may be a bit too far. Like, I remember one time when Roman, when he was tribal chief, he stomped out Braun Strowman. I was like, ain't no way I'm going to believe Braun Strowman's winning the match for the rest of his career. And so taking your shoes, bro, is like, dang. I would have burned my jersey if I was at a jersey. You know what I'm saying? So I like it. It got me feeling something, which a lot of times doesn't really happen as much, but it was kind of rough.
Who not the tribal chief?
I'm sorry, I couldn't get past the part where you said that he's not the
tribal
chief.
No, I misspoke. I meant like in the top of the main event. Top of the main event. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
The OTC.
If y'all say
OTC, the original.
I got you. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Solo. I get it.
Where your ones at? Have you acknowledged him yet? I
mean, do I get kicked off if I don't? There you go. Hey.
I've been waving.
I ain't Samoan. I'm sorry, that jogging right now.
Like it ain't nothing. Oh,
come on. Y'all blocked out the entire analysis. Like, yo, you said you.
I know, right?
Like, you did this. Like, oh, I gotta acknowledge it. Well, I guess. Like, whoa, sir. You hold it straight up. You did steal. Like the emoji.
You wanna acknowledge Solo? You go like this. We go like that.
Yeah, we do this to acknowledge Solo.
Why? So you acknowledge him, but upside down.
Yes.
We acknowledge the Temu chief.
Oh,
They
wow.
have a name now. They have a name.
Do they?
The group, they have a name now.
What's the name?
What is it?
MFT.
Yeah.
What that mean?
My
Ain't
family
My
tree,
family
right?
tree.
Ain't that them crypto things some kids do?
Boo. That's boring. That's horrible. My
Ain't that-
family tree.
ain't that- didn't
My
that-
family tree. Ew.
I like
Oh,
family trees.
MFT. Oh, I thought you said NFT. I'm like, ain't that the
The crypto.
No, not the crypto.
MFT.
crypto things? What? Y'all need us on Unreal so we can come up with some names for these people.
Yeah, because that is a horrible name. What we in first grade making a project? Like
Right. Here's my
Well,
NFT up here.
I'm done with all these acronyms. I'm done with all these acronyms too. Like just the letters. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're gonna come out with like a name of a faction, like, you know, like the Judgment Day. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's a title. Like,
We
The
ain't had-
LOD don't count. Sorry. It's whack.
we ain't had a good name for pure fusion cocktail.
the
That's-
bloodline.
I
That
mean,
was
I forgot
great.
we wearing a Roman shirt today. See?
The bloodline. Like, come on now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I forgot I threw that on.
So Deonne, I'm gonna go to you while we let some of the steam settle down.
For sure.
I'm sorry, y'all. Damn.
No, we messing with you, Flobo. We got we just messing with you, man.
Deonne, your thoughts on the closing of Raw going into SummerSlam?
I think the Bronze needed this one, man. Like, because just to get the upper hand going into it, it makes you feel like, you know, there's a chance. There's some stakes involved now. Like, these boys, like the spirit, come on. Like, the fact that Roman Reigns is getting like cut in half by a spear, probably a more ferocious spear, just is wild to see. Because Braun they're leaning into that sucker. But no, I think they needed this the most. No Seth, no potential money in the bank cash in probably in the near future. If you can get Seth back on camera, great. But it's gonna just be these three for a while, I feel like. And I don't know, man. I know we're getting to predictions later, but in a world, I can see them walking out this weekend with a win.
Hey, I don't 100% disagree with you. I just want to
Tsunamis and Spears, man. There's your name. There's your name. Tsunamis and Spears. There.
Okay.
Better than Braun.
TNS. That's what we're going with. Because they abbreviate everything. TNS.
Tsunamis and Spears.
TAS. That's what they are. Team TAS.
What?
Cynthia. Cynthia.
What?
I ain't trying to get me in trouble.
She did not deny the allegations, though.
Right, she did.
She's like, yo.
First of all, I didn't fly
that's
in
crazy.
from anywhere. We're driving it, and Patchy will be with me, so I'm not doing anything of the sort. I'm a married woman. Thank you very much.
There.
Cindy will be in Cindy. She be funny.
Cindy being Cindy. I just want Bronson Reed to take Roman shoes at SummerSlam and throw them on the power line before the match. Be like, hey, this how y'all gonna be after this match.
It'd be no better place to do it than in the tri-state.
Dang.
Throw them hoes on the power line and take a picture.
And somebody gonna go and get them shoes immediately.
Roman got chain schools at that point.
Yep. But Cindy, your thoughts on the closing of Raw leading to SummerSlam?
Oh, it was great. I wasn't expecting. I mean, I guess I was expecting the Braun Bonds to do something, but I wasn't expecting that. I think they're doing an amazing job with. I'm sorry, with what is it now? TAS, not Braun Bonds. TNS, TAS.
Braun Bonds. It's Braun Bonds.
I think they're doing an amazing job. I think Paul Heyman, anything that he touches, in my opinion, turns into gold. So I think that this is going to be an amazing, like, I know we're not there yet, but amazing match at SummerSlam. Because what was the original question? Like, do they have have upper hand or something like that? Like, yeah, technically, because they definitely are big and strong. But I mean, like, it's gonna be spear versus spear kind of. So that could be really interesting. Even though Braun Spear is definitely gonna take out a whole army. So, but Raw, strictly Raw. I think it was amazing ending, and it was very disrespectful to my tribal chief.
Didn't untie the shoes either. Just pulled them off.
I think he untied them.
Ah, look at that. Look at that picture.
He snatched them boys. He was snatching them up.
There's a little shoestring hanging.
Ah, that's still. I see the bow right there. Those are tied. Just pulled them off that man's feet.
Crazy.
I know that was not part of the script. There's no way that was.
There's no way.
You don't think so?
There's no one cool enough on that room to think of that.
I'm sorry. There's nobody.
I think that could have been a rib to try
There's
to.
no way.
I said
that
cool
had to
enough.
be a
That's
rib
what I
on
meant by that.
somebody. That was a rib to pop somebody.
Yeah, because there's no way. I've seen all the people back there on Unreal. Trust me.
Yeah,
Hey, back
everybody
then.
was thinking about that.
Like
No
he
problem.
literally did that. I was like, yeah, wait, what are we doing? What are we doing?
On you, hey man, I got you. Give me these shoes, man. Give me these shoes.
Listen.
But honey, your thoughts on your tribal chief laid out, shoes stolen.
Now, why you had to say that? Why you had to say laid out?
That's
like
what
that?
happened, though.
Listen, listen, Sydney, it's okay. Sydney, it's okay because you know what? Our tribal chief knows how to bounce back. That's one thing he does very well, and not for nothing. I'm sure the tribal chief has dozens more like those.
Also
anyway.
true. Also very true.
And that's all Honey McDuck got to say about that.
Ooh,
We'll see you Saturday, Bronze,
period.
and I'll be there. Ulafala and all that.
Well, there you go, man. And that was concluding Monday Night Raw. Just two things from NXT real quick before we get into our SummerSlam predictions. The TNA champion Trick Williams was in the building, and I just want to pose a question. I just want to,
Bro.
Hair
I was like,
Not
who
the
that
hero.
directed to? Is that directed to Sydney? Is that who that's directed to?
Not the harem.
The harem is expanding.
I'm like, that's crazy.
Damn. But this past Tuesday, Trick Williams stated that he owns and runs NXT and not Obafemi. So now my question is to all of you. Is a title versus title on the way between Trick and Obafemi? I see Sydney shaking her head, so I'm gonna start with her first. Your thoughts.
I mean, Honey shook her head too.
I didn't look at her first. I looked at you.
No, definitely. That's exactly what's about to happen. I think that's exactly what they're building up for. And this, I don't know if they're gonna do like, because this whole WWE owning TNA or whatever the setup is, they gotta find a way to unify some of these championships, I feel like, and so that's probably what's gonna end up happening.
Flobo.
I mean, do they own them? Well, I don't know. I'll let y'all go.
That's not going to happen.
It's just a partnership. Yeah.
It's a partnership.
Because do they own them or is it a partnership?
It's a
It's
partnership.
partnership with the NXT brand. No, what's going to happen is that we saw JC Jane did the whole tease last week or the week before last, and so they may tease that, but whoever's going to challenge Trick for the TNA title is going to have interference on behalf of Obafemi. Because if I'm Oba and I'm supposed to be ruling NXT, there's way too much real estate on TNA and what's going on. So I can see him getting involved in Trick's matches, but a unification match between Oba and Trick will just do nothing for TNA. So I don't quite see that happen unless it's a triple threat or something like that.
Yeah.
All right, Deonne?
Yeah, because that's my thought. Like, when does TNA get their moment? You know, when they get their title back? And if we're unifying it with NXT, like, is that the one they get back and take TNA? I think it becomes convoluted at a certain point if you do it that way too. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still just waiting for TNA because, again, the partnership's been great in my opinion, but they got to get that title back somehow. They need a Sting getting the title from the NWO moment sort of deal, right? And unifying them, I don't think that's going to be the way to go for that one. But we'll see. I kind of really don't want a unification match, though. I'll say that much, though.
So I'm seeing it just a tad bit different. I'm saying a tad bit different. I think if it happens, I don't think Oba wins. I think Trick wins because Trick needs that win over Oba. Trick needs to now with him holding the TNA championship, 3-time Trick goes with this character. But what it sets up for is a TNA star to take it off of him. Both titles. So this is where you either insert Joe Hendry or you insert Mike Santana. And one of them dethrones Trick and takes both of them.
Or God, sorry.
No. That was where I was at.
Because I'm right there with you. I'm totally right there with you. Because this could lead into something bigger for Trick's character and make him even more obnoxious in the way he carries himself because of the fact that he did something Oba couldn't do when he was facing Moose when Moose was TNA champ. He was like, I got one over you. And you do insert Santana and Joe Hendry, but this time just have if you're I'm not sure, because then you got NXT hanging in the balance. You don't want to leave NXT in limbo or TNA. I mean, I don't know if you like, I'm on the side of a fence where maybe unifying won't be a good idea. But if you do that, I would rather have like whoever else is in this triple threat take a title off of Trick and go their own ways. Like maybe Mike Santana could be the new guy to carry NXT while Joe Hendry hangs in TNA one more time for maybe one last go around before he officially moves up. You know what I mean? Or something like that. But
also too, keep in mind though, you could pull a Stephanie McCurry and drop the belt.
True.
So there's always that. So again, or it could be a very short run holding both titles. But for me, if you're going to have JC Jane be a dual champion, you need a TNA star being a dual champion along with her.
Or you have Joe Hendry do the Stephanie McCurry where we know he's finna go to the moon once he goes up. Then you have Mike Santana be the one to hold down TNA because that's his homegrown spot. And we've been seeing a lot of this interaction and story building with the young OG Javon Evans. Mm-hmm. What if Javon Evans and you take out one and insert Javon Evans instead and have him be the new NXT champion, also making him the youngest and making history, and he could carry the brand for as long as he can and build a new star in him. So there's lots of opportunity with all of this.
I don't want him at the head of NXT. I'm sorry. I don't see that. I know everybody's behind him. That boy does not need that NXT championship.
I'm not saying tomorrow.
No. I'm saying for a hot minute. Like, bro, you are not up there to carry a brand. I'm sorry. Like, that's just me. Like, I enjoy Javon Evans completely. But, bro, it ain't there. Because now I'm sitting there seeing, I want to see you go up against Leon Slater for the X Division championship.
But why?
It's something missing. It's something like how you said with Lyra Valkyria. It's like
a little more.
It just needs a little bit more growth. Like I think it's like, yo, you got the crowd pop behind it. I don't want to see the Jey Uso effect with Javon Evans.
All right, so then move up Ricky Saints to the main title picture. Then
there's a lot of them that could get moved up. There's a lot of them I think you still got kind of lying in wait that you're not pulling the trigger on because you don't know who can defeat Obafemi. Like, I think Josh Briggs would have made a great NXT champion.
In 2024, yeah.
Yeah, yep. But you didn't pull that trigger. Oh. I think there's a few of them. Like, I don't think Ethan Page got the full run he should have gotten. But, he's where he is now. I just think that Obafemi and Trick are now getting at the point where it's time for them to go up.
Right.
And so it's like, yo, let's finish the Mad Trick era. Let him let the whole if he's gonna lose up with Femi, let it be that, because there's nobody on this roster. There's no one on NXT right now you can convince me that can beat Obafemi and it's gonna go over, with the exception of Trick and the bag that he's in right now. So let him do that. Let him get both titles. Let that mad reign start, and then let it be Mike Santana that takes it, because that is the future of TNA. You mute, Flobo.
I know I'm mute. I'm trying to hold my thoughts in because I don't necessarily disagree with the choices because it looks like Mike Santana's going to be the guy. But the reasons why you dislike Javon Evans are the reasons why you're saying Mike Santana should do it. If there's anyone that's going to suffer from a Jey Uso effect, it's Santana. Those kind of everyman characters, like I'm from the Bronx, will be turned on so faster than LA Knight. I'm telling you.
And TNA,
yes, it's going to be great. He's going to win a championship in 6 weeks. Stop, man. Stop.
Not a TNA. No. If you're saying NXT and you make that the focus, absolutely. But that's why I'm saying like his NXT run should not be long.
I'm saying the parallels. I'm saying you don't see Javon Evans, it's missing something on the NXT side. And then on the TNA side, you're like, oh, Mike Santana should be the guy. But they're very similar in that they are kind of like everyman characters. And they will be turned on. But you're saying no. I'm like, how does one man have an X factor when Mike Santana's character is, I'm a proud Boricua from the Bronx? Sure. No, don't give me that. Because NXT, as a roster right now on the men's side, is so thin, there aren't enough ladder rungs on NXT. Yes, in a match together, Santana clears. I'm not denying that. Oh, yeah. I'm saying on NXT, besides Oba, there is a drop to the next level. So I'm just saying, I want different players in there. I like Mike Santana, I like Joe Hendry, but I want something different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want a lot different. I want some more people in there. But when, like you said, with a thin thing of where we at, like, oh, we're thin, so let's put Javon Evans as the main.
Let's make new stars, yeah.
But you're not a star.
You become a star there.
That's what NXT is for.
You're popular.
NXT's to build stars, no?
It is, but it ain't. Again, I don't see it yet.
You haven't told me why. Is he not conditioned right? Does he have a bad gimmick? Is the theme song sucks?
I think honestly, I feel like it's the gimmick. I feel like the gimmick ain't there. Like, bro, like to me, you haven't shown like you haven't really shown me anything that makes me feel like you should get a belt. Like I think you're well where you should be United States. North American champion. I definitely think you're there mid card wise.
Did you feel that way about Jeff Hardy back in the day?
No.
Jeff Hardy was a start.
No, I love when Jay pulled the trigger just at the right time for Jeff Hardy to win the World Heavyweight Championship. That was the time. But even too, he had moments where it gave us that. When he went up against the Undertaker in that ladder match, that's where it was like, okay, I'm starting to see what y'all are seeing. And they pulled it right. I don't think Javon Evans has had that defining moment where I'm like, yo, this is it. You know what would help me with that? If Javon went up against Oba by himself. Give me a Javon versus Oba match for the title, even if he doesn't win, then maybe that is what'll give me that edge to say, yo, not only are you now popular, I see the star that can carry an entire brand.
They did have one.
It's funny you mentioned Jeff Hardy and Taker because I believe Taker showed up. Didn't he show up to was it he spoke to Javon Evans backstage, didn't he?
Mm-hmm. No, I thought it was Oba.
That was a while.
Yeah, he spoke to Javon to take out the biggest dog.
Yeah.
So again, let me see that and where we actually have a definitive finish, and I think that would get me over.
So maybe that's what they're doing, just in a different way.
And I would take that. I'm just saying right now, I'm not fully there. Not saying it is like, yo, bro, in 2 years, 3 years, you get no. I'm saying like, yo, we right there. I just need that defining moment that lets me know you can carry a brand.
Look, I know we're over time.
I think it's gonna come as soon as you ask for it.
Yeah, I don't want to belabor the point. I know we're light on time, but like if you're the general manager and you gotta make a choice of getting the next two opponents for Oba, how many people would you pick over Javon Evans right now on that NXT roster?
Oh, just NXT roster?
Yeah, if you're the GM of NXT and Oba needs a new opponent, how many people would you pick before you get to Javon Evans? Talking about just star power, reaction.
No, that's what I'm saying. I would pick him now. That's why I say that's the match I need to see. That's why I'm saying it like that. That's the match I need to see. I think that's his defining moment. When I see like, yo, it ain't just I'm on the mic and I've snuck this thing and it's giving me the edge. It's like, oh no, this dude can really go against you. Like, yo, bro, you really almost lost that title. And it's like, okay, now I see you being able to carry the brand. Right now, it's still just it hasn't hit that ceiling to where it's punching through. And I'm like, you can carry a brand. Do I believe he's a champion? Absolutely. But do I think as where you are now with a partnership with TNA and everything, it's like that's a lot to put on the shoulders of anyone.
No, well, like I said, I'm not saying tomorrow, but it's just it's something you definitely see down the line. They're literally building a story with him because you have memorable moments with him.
And that could be in 3 months. Like that could legit be in 3 months where it's like, oh yeah, hey bro, it's time to put the strap on old buddy. But just like right now, today, July 31st, I need to see just a tad bit more. Same thing like how you feel with Mercedes. Just once you get them that, once you get
stop,
them,
don't
that's not my issue
two
with
different
Mercedes.
things.
That's not my issue with Mercedes.
Because Mercedes,
I don't need a tad
once you
bit
get a
more.
world title, then I can say like, okay,
That's not
we're
the
there.
same thing.
No, stop. That's two different things.
You know,
you're not even going to
we
get
don't want
Javon Evans a
more- we
title.
don't
You don't want
more
Javon to even have a title. He ain't a star yet. NXT stars. 3 months from now. Why
Yo.
now? Why not now? Well, because I'll come to
How
council.
words get put in my mouth. What I not to say, he would make a great.
I need to see more. Yo, he wrestles every week. I gotta see more. Like
I said, the councilman. I feel like that moment for Javon is going to come a lot sooner than you think.
And I hope
it's
so.
not him. He's not going to be a champion tomorrow, but his story is going to build from here on out. You'll see.
And I hope so. We're gonna move away from these false narratives being given. And
the ones you created. I
don't want to make Javon a champion. I just said he should be North American champion.
I gotta see more. Or how about a match?
See more.
Not
I
now.
see more, bro.
But I like Jeff Hardy and Mike Santana, but not Javon Evans because.
So just how you just said the Mercedes Javon thing don't count, the Jeff and Javon thing ain't nowhere the same, sir. That man was a multiple-time champion before he won the world championship.
So okay,
multiple-time tag team champion,
Intercontinental championship, multiple times, multiple times.
But I'm telling you, much like Jeff Hardy's run, this is why I compare them, is that there was a time when the roster was depleted and there was a pushback of saying he's good but not ready now. But you're right, he had more titles before he became a world champ.
Yeah, that's what I was like. So again, it's that right here. But that's why I say Javon is not that far from it. He's not. That's why I say I just need the one match would most likely do it for me.
Boza, no.
I don't even know who that is. So moving forward, Nia Jax was on NXT, came after Lash Legend, letting her know you are not a immovable force. What does this do for Lash Legend though, with Nia Jax coming down here? Like, do you see this as a one-off, or is this an invitation for Lash to move up? Like, where? So same thing like I asked with Nikki Bella. After seeing this, what does this do for Lash, and what should Lash's next move really be? Nobody seems like they have an opinion about this. So I'm gonna start with Honey.
I definitely do.
Everybody's faces look like.
I definitely do because I'm happy to see this, and I know Deonne has one because his heart is always where Nia Jax is.
Right. I'm like, why are you so stoic today, sir?
He's crying. That's all.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's all. We're good though.
We're not waking Xander, right? We don't.
Yeah, you have to.
No, we're good.
We understand. So
we're good.
But honestly, I think this is fun. I think this is just the beginning. This is the beginning of what I want for Lash Legend. I think this is definitely something to keep our eyes on, especially for the fact that Lash Legend doesn't even have a title. Usually when we see a lot of these stars from the main roster come down and the women from the main roster, you've seen Becky go at Lyra Valkyria when she's had the title, the championship, Roxanne, same thing and all of that. And it's just like with Bailey and such. Now we're getting this with Lash and Nia, and Lash don't even have a title. Oh, we're just gonna drop this bomb right here. These two bombshells, both of them, immovable forces, irresistible forces on their own right. And I think this is going to be so much fun. We've seen them interact in the Rumble. We've seen them interact every now and then throughout their time in that match. And I'm here for it because it's my former queen of the ring and my future queen. Because Lash Legend, ma'am, we need to get you going, girl. Let's put the gas on it for real.
Yeah, because then Lash eliminated her from the Battle Royal. I think
did.
picked her up and walked her
She
through
sure
the
did.
over the rope, right?
Mhm.
Again, Nia Jackson incapacity, man, and she went back down to NXT to do this. I think, and we talked about it on here before, seeing how trying, man, I'm trying. Seeing how God, I don't even know what I was gonna say.
I'm like, he ain't wrong though. I'm like, yo, hey, that's a great comparison, sir.
Okay,
You know,
now I got my thought back. But we talked about it later. Well, a few weeks ago, seeing how Lash Legend was sort of featured in that battle royal, like to be like the last two in that battle royal, it felt like okay, might be something here for her, and they might be ready to put like the rock on her back, or seeing what she's capable of being able to do. And the fact that they're sending like Nia Jax down to NXT for this, I think that's a positive for Lash Legend. I don't think she'll be on NXT for long because when she was on a tag team, she was on SmackDown a lot. So I don't think she's going to be in NXT that much longer. I think a good match with Nia Jax at a NXT PLE with Nia Jax coming back to NXT, I think that helps both of them too, because Nia's not even on the SummerSlam card, right? So this gives her something to do with someone younger and someone who's already shown that, like, I can pick you up, walk you over to the rope, and throw you out. I'm that powerful too. So yeah, I'm down for this. I want to see where we go with it. But again, it's a big deal if you bring a main roster talent back down to NXT to work with a younger talent. That's a big deal.
Flobo, same thing to you. What is the best way to work this for Lash? Like, is it something that leads her to a call up to the main roster, or is there still some things that she needs to accomplish at NXT before going up as a solo wrestler now?
So to the point, everyone's saying that this is her test, right? Like when WWE, they kind of give you these little like stages, and if you can pass that, then you are still considered. I remember when Dominic Mysterio was on NXT, that brought down both AJ and Andrade to wrestle him to make sure that he was still there. Lash has a problem, not a problem, but there's so much people in the roster. She was in danger of becoming invisible, which is kind of weird because she's like built like a brick house, right? She's like huge. So here's an opportunity for her to really come out there, establish her moveset, see if the crowd gets between her. But my problem is, does the bougie bully work in a world of Tiffany Strattons and Mean Girls, right? I know they're different and they look different, the moveset's different, but as far as character differences for the writers, I think now's the time for Lash to establish who she is, her tone of voice, what that means, if she's going to be on SmackDown or Raw, inside this her promo work with Nia Jax. So it's a test in the ring, yes, but definitely like, how are you going to package or present the Lash Legend we want on the main roster if she gets the call up?
Well put, sir. Well put. Sydney, your thoughts?
Perfectly put by everybody, especially Flobo. I think that he made the perfect argument that they don't bring people down for nothing. Well, not down, like not bring them down, but they don't bring them onto NXT for anything, for no reason. So I think that this is going to be a great run for Lash. I think she has the potential to get moved up. I think she will pass this test, and I think that she is going to be the next queen, like Honey said.
Yeah, I don't have nothing else to add to that. Like Flobo said it all the way best. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what's needed. And whatever it is, I just would like to see more of Lash Legend on screen doing her thing. And I particularly would hope she would go to Raw and body slam the shit out of Rhea Ripley. Give me that. Just
go for the big fish, or not even just fluctuate her between both brands. Have her body slam Rhea one night, go to Friday, body slam Charlotte the other night. You know what I'm saying? Just a path of destruction. Bougie bully.
Dang, Nikita Lyons left the chat.
The what?
Nikita Lyons have left the chat. I'm just kidding.
Oh.
They wanted to do that. I'm sorry. That was her original character. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. It's late, man. It's late.
Yeah.
It's 7.
I'm just
saying. It's 8 o'clock. You won't be able to do. Don't you give me that?
Yo, it's my afternoon nap time. Stop playing.
Yo, this is what counts as afternoon naps for us at this time. Definitely afternoon nap. But let's get into the big thing. It is time. SummerSlam predictions. We got 2 nights of SummerSlam this year. I did not break these down into nights. I don't know what's being shown which night. I
got you.
Well, I'm not finna rearrange these images. So
No, I know, but I'm just saying if you need help navigating which night is what.
Nah, I picked what I thought should go first and what we think will go last.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just which ones I think we're gonna talk about the least, and well, not least, because especially with the first one, and what we know will be a very big conversation piece. So, but we're finna move into our predictions, and let's start off with Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. Y'all predictions on who's going to walk out as the winner.
I don't give a damn.
Karrion Kross, final answer.
That settles that, but I'll make it easy for everybody. Kross is definitely
the end.
I can't wait to see that.
Bathroom break. I don't really give a.
His WrestleMania 40 match was possibly the bathroom break. I wouldn't call this one. If you follow the story of what they're doing with Kross.
They're trying.
Break for you, Flobo. Why bathroom break for you?
I don't understand the conflict here, right? Sami Zayn is still acting like he's an underdog and he's won everything. He main evented WrestleMania. Like what? He's like, G Willikers, I hope I can overcome
G Willikers.
G Willikers, no.
And you got Kross, who like that dude that's like in your school but never goes to class. Like, don't you wrestle, bro? You always backstage telling people what to do. I don't see you in the ring, so I'm like, just settle it. Let me know who wins and just let that.
Now, Flobo, for an hour and 50 minutes, we've been disagreeing our asses off. But when I tell you we in the same car seat when it comes to Mick Foley Jr.
Thank you.
Like, what are you doing? Bro, you ain't been an underdog in about 10 years.
Yeah.
You don't stop with this bullshit. But for me, I think that's what this is. And I really kind of wish I wish Karrion Kross would have thrown that into what he's been doing with him. Like, not just a thing of like telling me that I was right about you and all this stuff. It's like, yo, say this, like, yo, you've been walking around acting like you this underdog and you not. And I'm finna expose you for this, or I'm finna make you move into your next chapter. But this whole underdog thing, I'm gonna kill that at SummerSlam. I think that should have been called out. But I'm the same with like how Deonne said. I'm going straight just, Karrion Kross. And if he does not win and you try to get this Sami Zayn over thing, I think all of this was a huge waste and it was not worth you giving them a SummerSlam match at all.
I'm with you.
So, Cindy, did you pick?
Yeah, Kross.
I think we're just he's run his course, man. Like the bloodline, the run before that, the conspiracy, the Jackass match, which was a pretty damn entertaining match, came out of nowhere. And then the bloodline stuff, like those are hell of a runs for him. But after, we're tired of him, man. You can't get, like Flobo said, don't give me this underdog stuff anymore, man. Main event of WrestleMania, you beat Gunther, you've beaten everybody. You just haven't won a world title yet. Yeah. If you want to go for that, sure, go for that. But dude, you got a high rating on 2K, man. You ain't no underdog.
Thanks.
Facts. The numbers don't lie.
You just don't know what it's like to be a world champion.
That's it.
Run
with that.
Yeah, and that's the thing you need to run with, because honestly, I could throw this out and people gonna get upset. Give me a great Sammy title run.
Why not?
There you go.
He was NXT champion, right?
That don't count.
Yeah, he was also the IC title champion too.
Right, and guess who outshined him on that? Kevin Owens. When he power bombed him on the edge of the ring.
Night one.
Took that from him night one. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what you need to focus on. Like, how do I be a memorable singles champion? But we'll move on to one we probably do care about.
Kross wins or we riot.
There we go. Steel cage match for the U.S. title. Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu. with the I'm not calling them that. I'm gonna go and keep saying the Temu bloodline.
Right.
I'm sure lingering outside of the ring.
They got T-shirts, man. They got merch.
We don't
What's
care.
their name?
We don't care.
MF Tonga.
So,
And
I ain't calling them that.
Temu bloodline.
I kept calling them Pure Fusion Cocktail, so I'm gonna call them what I
That
want.
sounds delicious, though. I mean,
Right?
I would have a perfect cocktail.
Yeah, the Pure Fusion
It's
Cocktail.
refreshing. It sounds refreshing.
I'm tell y'all, like, y'all should have went with that instead of what y'all had. If y'all have went with that, y'all could have had so much advertisement from all kind of alcoholic sponsorship. Y'all have been champions if they'd have gave y'all that. That's just me though. But when the dust clears, one, who's winning this match? And because of it being a steel cage, how do they win? Will it be by pinfall or will they escape the ring? Honey, let's start with you.
I want Jacob to win.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
I do want Jacob.
I
to
do
win.
too.
My heart wants Jacob to win, but I'm not thinking with my heart when it comes to this.
No, yeah.
Because with a steel cage match, it has Solo shenanigans written all over it.
Mm-hmm.
So Solo is the pick to win.
Sydney, your choice.
Same as Honey. I want Jacob with the belt back. I do. But I mean, he won the belt with shenanigans, so why wouldn't he keep the belt with more shenanigans? If anything, we're gonna have another bloodline member pop out of nowhere for all we know. So I mean Solo definitely takes it. I don't really like that it's a steel cage match. I feel like it hasn't built up enough for it to be a steel cage match because, like, it's not supposed to be like the end all of match. It's like, oh, they're so crazy that we can't contain them. So it's like,
well, to be fair, CM Punk and I think Drew had a steel cage, and it didn't. That's not where they finished.
Or was it Hell in the Cell? Because steel cage gives you the opportunity to escape, either climbing out or climbing through. Hell in the Cell, you're not getting out.
Yeah, so this kind of like the advantage to keep everyone else out to get your one-on-one, but it can still lead to more. But I do understand like where you're coming from with you throwing a cage in, this could be like that end.
But we also need to keep our Samoan werewolf hungry because you obviously can't keep a beast in the cage for long. So obviously, like the Solo shenanigans mixed with that, that would make sense.
So who you got and how are they winning?
Oh, me, Solo. I think it'll be pinfall. I do. I just because I don't. Unless, well, actually, no, I'm lying. Because if there's shenanigans involved, then they're just gonna. I think Solo's gonna escape.
Okay, Flobo.
I got Solo with the brass knucks.
Ooh, throwing it back
because it goes right through the cage holes.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Deonne.
I got Solo, but again, he's with the group, man. Like there's ways of getting in that cage, and there might be a big Jim sighting to help out Jacob, but I think Solo wins and walks out the door, man. Like that's what I see.
I'm going with Solo because he's a far better champion than Jacob. I said it.
I like it. They
didn't even give him a chance to be champion. Wait a minute. Right. He didn't have the belt that long.
That says a lot about you, sir.
Well,
was like, oh, y'all not gonna make me champ. Bet. Watch what I start doing.
Well, I understand that statement. And
one word. Stop.
Bro, he just gets better and better on the mic, and he's fun. Like, even when he went when he was pointing at who is it? But with the car accident, he was like, "Look at you, stupid! You about to get arrested? Look at you!" Like, I'm just like, yo. So
I'm asking Cody to help him out.
The acting and everything.
I'm sorry. Yes. I'm sorry. All right, look, I'll work with you. I'm sorry, y'all.
I didn't think Solo was this funny, and so I could definitely say that I would agree with that statement.
Yes. So that's me, and I think they pull him out of the cage. I think so.
Oh my God! Stop.
Somebody pulls him out. That's how they win.
He gonna be so incapacitated that they gotta drag his ass out because Jacob
That's a
Gomes
funny visual, man.
his ass. That's gonna be funny.
Also, something I've heard. Don't know if it's true. Don't know if it has anything to do with this. But Zilla is in New Jersey, right?
Yes, he sure is. Yes, he sure is. He sure is. I didn't want to say it, but I was thinking it.
Zilla's here. Zilla is in the building. Just throwing that out there. But yeah, so we shall see. Now, the greatest luchador of all time taking on
this match. A round of applause now.
I've been waiting for this. How long have we had this show going?
What was this?
2 hours.
Oh, because you said the greatest.
Oh no, I not this show.
Hey, you think of the better one? I mean, besides El Grande Americano, of course.
All right, bro. All right, you got it.
Rey Mysterio. Did you hear that pop?
Bro, when he came through, forget it. That place roared.
Yo, what we talking about right now?
That was a legend pop.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Can't all of us view greatness just like that. You know what I'm saying? Some of us got to keep it through a lens. I see the big picture, man. The man has been doing this for 20 years. Like, he just celebrated 20 years of being in this business.
Love that for him. Congratulations.
Yes. Oh yeah.
But this is probably his greatest challenge yet.
Yes. Yeah.
Going up against the phenomenal AJ Styles for the IC title. And though AJ Styles said, man, look, he only got about maybe 5 years left, the man still don't look like he's missing a beat whatsoever. So even with shenanigans involved, Bozo, don't nobody care. Nobody care.
World TV champion? What is that?
Nobody care about them. You know we don't. You already know that.
Leave AW alone.
That's what we mean. AEW got mad championships for no reason. The world television champion. Come on, bro.
I'm ready.
Who needs all those championships when you got this?
Hey, look, I'm ready for that napping championship that they're gonna introduce over there.
Facts.
Can't wait for that one. But even though we know Judgment Day is around, possibly Kabuki Warriors may be on AJ's side, but when the dust settles, who is walking out as who's walking out as the Intercontinental Champion? Deonne, just because of your face. Let's start with you.
Dude, I've been asking for this for how long have we been doing this? For a while, right?
Did you fantasy book this once?
Yeah, months ago.
Yeah, I think it's for Elimination Chamber, actually.
Yes.
Months ago. But now we got that Intercontinental title on Dom. I think it's going to be a great match. I'm looking forward to it. Dom's in his bag. AJ has never not been in his. But Dirty Dom walking out of SummerSlam still champion. Okay. Love AJ to death, but you can't stop this Dom run, man. You can't. He's going after other titles and other companies now. Like you can't stop it.
Yep. Flobo, who's walking out as the IC champion?
I got AJ Styles, and I agree with you. I think Dom is the better dude. I think his run's hot, but AJ put over Logan Paul at WrestleMania. You got to get something back. Like, you need to have him valuable on some level. Dom doesn't need the IC title. He can get another title in Mexico next week. Like,
sure.
I got AJ Styles on this one.
Okay, honey, your thoughts?
Same. I mean, I love AJ, but this is the dirty era we're still living in, man, and I'm having fun with it. I just want to see it continue. I don't care who's sitting around me. I'm rooting for Dom through and through.
Sydney?
I'm rooting for Dom, but I do just want to say that AJ Styles has done a great job at like building this match and like getting everybody excited for it. But I think that Dom's going to take it.
Yeah, nobody told your goofy ass to let Logan Paul win. That's on you. We are in the scumbag era. All right, that's what it's all about. It's all about chicken tendies and Dominic Mysterio and Mo
PlayStation.
and PlayStation. That's what we in for 2025. That's what we living in. But I do agree with you, Flobo. I feel like I want AJ to get a payoff somewhere this year, and I hope we do see it. But I gotta roll with my guy, man. Dominic Mysterio is gonna walk out still Intercontinental Champion. So, yeah.
Yeah, AJ got business to handle, later on down the road.
Yeah, and if you know what, if I'm being honest, and I don't know if it's a stretch, but man, I would really love to see World Heavyweight Champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Like, I would love to see that. Like, I get the IC title run, I understand, but man, him versus Gunther. Phenomenal forearm, because like both of them in that technical type of stuff, man. Or him versus CM Punk.
Yeah.
Come on, give me that's what I'm wanting to see, especially if AJ is at the getting to where we're getting towards the end. So that's what I'm saying. But now we move into the celebrity side.
Is Drew back in the country? Is he back?
Drew's back in the country. Thanks.
Logan his private jet.
Okay.
Logan Paul's private jet got him back into America.
Okay.
Don't know how that works.
I think he threw his passport once he found out that he was going to be fighting Jelly Roll.
Someone told me he was in Wisconsin when he filmed that, but that is just what I've heard. That's just throwing that out there. But Randy Orton, Jelly Roll versus Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul.
Wait, we don't have any enthusiasm for this one?
Oh,
why no?
The build has been kind of dope. They were on Jimmy Kimmel. That was that's Hogan with his feet up on the Tonight Show, man.
Why your frowns up? Why got the frowns? I'm on board with this.
So am I. You're not the only one.
Yeah, this dude counts on doing like the celebrity match, man. I don't know about you, man, but wrestling used to be fun. Summerslam was my favorite pay-per-view of the year because you didn't have to school in the morning. You would come over and you would see matches. Remember when Arrow had a match against Stardust? Come on, man. Like this is lineage, man. I'm in.
Did you just compare Jelly Roll?
Yes.
Arrow?
Yes.
We don't know what we don't know.
We want to thank Flobo.
Wait a minute.
Oh my God! No,
thank you so much.
Bro.
That man has lost his mind.
Hey, yo, what you smoking? What you smoking right now? I won't.
What I'm saying is, when that match was announced, when it was Stardust against the dude from CW, everyone hated it. And guess what? It surprised people, didn't it?
I did not hate it. That is Arrow.
No, the idea of the match.
I didn't hate that at all.
Well, you are a special individual. I'm just saying the celebrity matches at SummerSlam are kind of a thing, man. That's part of what SummerSlam is like.
I'm not knocking it.
You are knocking it. You just said this.
Yeah, okay. So just like how you are with Lyra versus Becky,
yeah,
that's how I am with this. I'm like, okay, I get what. Is it going to be fun? Absolutely. Is it something that is going to rock? Yes. You got Logan Paul. You have two veterans in Drew and Randy Orton and Jelly Roll.
Ain't no L Streak, it's all dubs. I know what I'm talking about.
Cindy!
Yo.
That's it. That's the one, Cindy. You might have trumped it. So Cindy,
hey, she giving you a run for your money tonight.
For the listeners, Cindy says Flobo's L Streak tonight is making Deonne sound like the professor. I can't. That was a pop. I can't.
You got Randy Orton. I don't like him. Drew McIntyre. I don't like him. Logan Paul delivers every time. I don't like him. And one celebrity out of 4. And y'all saying L. Okay. All right. It's cool.
Wait,
I got Jelly winning, though.
You said you don't like Randy Orton?
I'm saying is y'all are saying you guys don't like the match. I'm like, Randy Orton's in the match. He's a legend. Logan Paul over-delivers. Drew McIntyre's a specimen. You got one celebrity out of 4. And y'all wrote this off. But I'll take the L.
Yeah, in a tag match where he's not going to do a lot.
Well, I'm just concerned. I'm just concerned.
I don't care. I don't.
Same.
You know what it is? I nothing this match.
This
I
would be my
like-
bathroom break, honestly.
I nothing this match. I am not saying in no way that it will not be fun, that it will not deliver. Again, what you just said, you have 3 points in this ring that know what they're doing. I just have no feeling towards this match. With everything else that is circulating around SummerSlam, this is my one that's just like, okay.
I will say something that might make Deonne and Will like almost fall out their seat, but Logan Paul made me laugh. Yep, when he called out Jelly Roll, I actually thought it was funny. He called him a Kentucky Fried Comic. I was like, that was funny. But that's it. That's all I'm giving him.
Well,
but so who's walking out? The winner.
Don't care.
Wow. It's not carrying cross, is it? No. Yeah, you got Jillian Randy, man.
Wait.
We're not now.
No. Okay. I said that because when you asked me who's going to win the Sami Zayn Karrion Cross match, my answer was I don't care. I got the I don't care. I'm not comparing Jerry Roll to Karrion Cross. I'm not doing that.
I got you in the sense of you don't care.
Yeah,
but you're Karrion Cross. That's how Sydney is.
Right.
That's what I got from it. I did not get you comparing them to Karrion Cross. No, I did not catch that. I caught the other thing. So I'm kind of the same way like Sydney. I don't. Cool. Honey.
Man.
Oh, you about to say it? Oh, is she about to say it?
I'm rooting for Drew McIntyre.
And because it's a tag match.
I'm rooting for Drew McIntyre.
You know, there's another person that's with him in this match.
And I think the person that he's with, he should knock him out with like a straight up headbutt after if they potentially lose. But I'm rooting for Drew McIntyre.
And who else?
I'm rooting for Drew McIntyre, and he's possibly going to win with his tag team partner.
Who is that for the folks that don't have a visual? Come on, Stevie Wonder needs to hear this because he watches this podcast. Just in case you don't know.
All right, fine. There's 2 things I give him. I give him the funny comment he made on SmackDown and this win. Logan, whatever his name is.
Sorry, I'm trying to hear it. It's loud out here in downtown Gotham. So you got who winning?
Drew McIntyre and Logan. What's his face?
I'll take that. That's enough to record. Flobo.
Cindy killing me.
I got
I was finna drag it some more Cindy, but I was like, we already at 2 hours.
Yeah, I got Jelly Roll doing.
My bad.
Yeah, he's going over.
Who? Which one?
Jelly Roll's going over. It's going to be a combo into an RKO. 1, 2, 3.
So you think Jelly Roll getting the pin?
No, he's not getting the pin. He's setting up. Like you knock Logan. Logan turns around into an RKO out of nowhere. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, so you think Randy will pin Logan to get the win? Okay. Exactly, Sandil. I didn't know Wolverine was going to be at SummerSlam, but okay. Deonne, who's winning?
I'm going with Randy and Jelly Roll on this one. This might surprise some people. If it has the potential to do it.
I hope it does.
Because there has been reports Jelly Roll has been like down at the PC, so he's taking it seriously. It could surprise you, man. The way they've been booking celebrity matches since Bad Bunny until now has been flawless.
Okay.
And it's people who take it seriously, they do well with it. And Logan Paul has always delivered. And again, he's in there with 3 guys who can work. He comes in, takes a beating or do whatever, get that moment, and that's it. Just saying, it has a chance.
I don't disagree with you at all.
It just has a chance.
Do I still care? No.
Understandable.
Yeah,
Understandable.
that's it. Just as opposed to the card we have, this will do just what it's supposed to do. No doubt about it.
Just entertain.
That's it. I have no negative nor positive to give to this match. By all means, have your time. That's it for me. Another match that I guess I feel the way towards.
Don't care, Becky.
Yeah, I feel like we already kind of addressed this from the Raw talk.
Becky has retained.
Okay. Deonne, who wins this match?
I'm picking Lyra for this one.
Flobo,
I love it.
But it's the way he do it, real soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
She's serious about it. You know?
Wait, what was that?
Yo,
What was her thing?
But the whole episode, he keep doing it. I'm like, why does he do it better than her? Though? Why does he do it better than
she can't see. Like,
it looks so more dramatic when he do it. Like, I hope she watches this. I'm like,
And practices, right?
yeah, it looks so much more dramatic. Like,
Yeah.
on some Batman shit when he do it. I'm like, I need to take notes. Robo's getting it.
Let's go.
Oh, I gotta go Becky, man. I think the IC title needs it. I think the IC title needs Becky right now.
Oh my god. HT.
Stop.
I don't know if I can say that out loud.
I'm not gonna say that out loud.
Comment out loud.
Oh,
Let's move on. Women's WWE Championship. My client Tiffany Stratton versus the Queen of the Ring, Jade Cargill. When the dust is settled and the fake eyelashes are everywhere, who's walking out as a champion? I'm sorry. Who's walking out as the champion? You know, cause they be scrapping.
She's terrible.
Leaving stuff in the ring.
yo,
Jay needs to win this. I'm sorry. Like, she has to. I mean, Tiffany Stratton's on a good run, but you can't have Jade around and not have her with a hardware after doing all that this year. If she doesn't win, we will not believe her as a contender. So I got Jade.
Deonne?
Yeah, same for me. I mean, Queen of the Ring would have been a different story if Naomi hadn't cashed in a little bit. It would have been fun to sort of fantasy book that, but no, it's time, man. If you're gonna do it now, what better place to do it than SummerSlam right now?
Honey?
I'm sorry, y'all. It's Tiffy time.
Aren't you bored?
That time's almost up for me, man. I'm gonna be honest.
Like, and I love I love Tiffany, I really do. But like, aren't you bored with this championship run?
I wouldn't say I'm bored, but I'm just saying, like, that. I mean, this is something that is warranted. That we knew would eventually come, because when Jade was signed, under the TKO umbrella, being the first signee, they were bringing her in, and they're pretty much now giving her the task, now that she's gone through with learning the system and training in the performance center, and and working on the craft and trying to get better and better. Now she's just going with the wheel. She's on the hunt, and I feel like as the Queen of the Ring, it shouldn't. I know this was the one that was chosen. However, I feel like there's a lot more. There's a lot. There would be a lot more that would be effective for Jade, considering that she has been on SmackDown for a minute. I feel like we could see her transition into maybe going into Raw to find Naomi and still get that vengeance there and possibly take her title from her. I still see a pretty solid run for not the full rest of the year for Tiffy, but maybe. She has she surpassed, how many days has she surpassed already? I believe, didn't she just like break record for like 200 or something like that? So I mean, I feel like Tiffany still, it's not like she's been a scrub champ. You know what I mean? She's taken everything they've thrown at her since she's become champ. So I feel like there's still more for Tiffy there, but this is gonna be a tough match. So, but I am gonna have, with all that being said, I have to go with Tiffy. But I do love Jade and I love what she's doing. But I just feel like there's more with that Naomi thing, and there's unfinished business. So much for her.
Sydney?
That's fair. I'll take that. I'm still going Jade though. That's all. That's it.
And I also partially reside near Strattonville with my tag team partner up there. So it's like, you know,
you're not feeling like what's coming.
Time's up, man.
Time is up.
No, cause see, you talking about
shutting the city down.
No, it's not that. It's again like you've had it since 2024. You had WrestleMania. You faced Charlotte. You faced Trish. You faced Nia. Like, she's had an incredible run. If there's any time for the strap to come off,
okay,
it's here. And I know you keep wanting the Jade and Naomi thing. I want the Jade and Bianca thing when she get back. Because that's what's awaiting when she becomes champion. But I think Tiffany has done it. I think Tiffany had a fantastic run. I think she had and I would love to see what her chase looks like with no money in the bank and her just being there. I think if you did all of this for Jade Cargill, for us to have all of this, this is where the payoff needs to be. The only one thing I have to say, make sure both her shoulders are down when you pin her, Jade.
Mm-hmm.
Please. Make sure both are down and the ref don't have to scoot your foot over when the pin goes. But I think it's time for us to have a new champion. And if it's not here, then when? And I feel like if you don't let Jade, if Jade doesn't go over, then it's like, what did we do all of this for? Because to be honest, I'm not trying to say this in a bad way. I do not need another Tiffany and Nia match.
Oh no.
I need a Jade and Nia match.
Yeah, there's a lot of people on this card I feel like are in must-win situations for SummerSlam. You know, where it's like, if you don't win, do I still want to buy into you later on?
Right. And this is what's needed. I think with that, I think she has everything that she needs right now to carry as a champion. Then especially again with what she has with Naomi, because we're even leading now into Survivor Series, and we don't know how Survivor Series is structured this year. Like, do we go to just War Games, or are we also now including champion versus champion again? And who's to say if we go there, Naomi versus Jade, with both of them having the belts, who's the better champion?
Well, I don't know, because it's also Crown Jewel, right? And that last year was champ versus champ.
That too.
Yeah.
So it's a lot to where it's like, hey, again, you know, this is my client, Tiffany Stratton. You know, I got a whole residency here in Strattonville, but I think she's had an incredible first run. I'm not finna say like how Sydney said, I'm not tired of it, but I'm like, this is where we're at the cusp of. If she needs to lose to anybody and we start a new reign, this is where it's at. And let's just go ahead and make it happen. Now we move into very interesting match. Tag team titles are on the line. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte Flair versus Raquel Rodriguez and my other client, Roxanne Perez. A tag team we did not think we were going to see ever in life, yet somehow is just working tremendously. I love everything Charlotte and Alexa are doing right now.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Even the social media stuff. I'm like, yo, y'all look great together. But when the dust clears, which team is walking out with the tag team titles? Cindy, let's go with you.
Flair and Bliss. And I feel that way. One, like how you said, I think that the the way that they, what they're doing together is absolutely amazing. It's cute. It's adorable. It's giving Flair back her, likableness. I think that's amazing. I also am not a fan of just giving someone a title. Just because Liv got hurt doesn't mean that you just swap the person. That's crazy to me. Like they shouldn't win it. So yeah, I know that y'all are. I think no, that's you. Yeah, it's you. That Roxanne Perez is your client, right? But yeah, not. They can win it back, but I just don't understand how she's champion right now. I think that title should have been vacated. So therefore, I think this is a chance to vacate those titles and give them to Flair and Bliss and let them work with that.
So as long as you feel the same way when it was with Bianca and Naomi, so as long as you feeling that same way.
Yes.
Okay.
I do.
Again, as long as it's across the board.
Because it's principle at the end of the day. Even though like internally, maybe not, but
as long as it's spread evenly across the board, I cannot complain.
If someone gets hurt, they're no longer champion. That's just how it works. I don't know.
Flobo.
Charlotte and Bliss, man. I think Raw needs Roxanne and Raquel to be singles competitors for both those divisions, so that frees them up. So I'm going to go with Charlotte and Alexa.
Deonne.
Yeah, same for me. Charlotte and Alexa. I think they put them together for a reason, and it's working. So let's get a payoff now. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with the Judgment Day if they do lose these, because they're dripped in gold right now. And not having those titles and Liv not losing that title could have some fun story stuff in there. So, but no, I think I'm picking Charlotte and Alexa. We'll see what happens after that.
Okay. Honey.
I'm going with the Judgment Day girls to keep the titles. Only because I'm not sure where any of this is going with Charlotte and Alexa. I like it. I think it's fun. But I'm not sure where the payoff comes from in, having all the Judgment Day dripped in gold 1 week and then the next minute for a couple of weeks and then the next minute it's not, they're not all dipped in gold anymore. Like I feel like Judgment Day stands strong when they are dipped, with gold. So I feel like these girls should keep it. And they're doing really well together too.
Oh man, I'm conflicted with this one.
I don't want to hear that.
I'm conflicted with this one, man.
You are?
I can't say both my clients losing at SummerSlam. What kind of shit is that? No.
I was gonna say, who are you kidding about?
Like, where are we at right now? Like, I agree with, I think Flobo, you said it. No, either Flobo said it or Deonne said it. I like where we're getting because Raquel Rodriguez has been in her bag these last couple of weeks. Like, she's really shown me, like, yo, you getting there as far as single competitive bag. Like, even like, I don't know what it was, like because she didn't have it for a while, but when her entrance music hit, I was like, her music fire. I was like, wait a minute. Like, as soon as that shit hit, I was like, yo, okay.
And the entrance.
I was like, I'm starting to see the singles star in you again. Like,
did you notice the camera view is different too?
Yeah.
Instead of her turning back to the camera, she turns back to the camera, but the camera follows her all the way around now, like focusing on her. Like,
I was like, I'm digging this, man. But I'm going with the Judgment Day on this. Like, again, I like the Flair Bliss thing, but it's like, it's the same thing. Like y'all said, it's new. So it's just like, okay, what does this do putting the belts on them again? Because it's not like there's nothing that they can't go do right now. Like to go and then to go from Charlotte having a title match at WrestleMania to dropping down to the tag team division. It's like, or Alexa Bliss even coming back. And it's like, okay, now she went straight to the tag team division. And we got a mid-card belt and the women's championship there. Like, come on now.
Somebody turning on somebody.
Yeah.
It's just about who's going to make that move first.
Yeah, so I'm going with Judgment Day. I'm going with them still being dripped in gold and my client still being a champion as she should be, because that's what she is. I don't like not seeing her without gold. Even if she, got it in a way that's not for everybody.
She's a workhorse, so
Good old workhorse.
her
So
resume speaks for itself.
yeah. And I still just want to see the awkwardness with Liv come back, like, give me my title.
Fair.
That's gonna be funny.
Back down. No. So we'll see what's up. Yeah. And then too, I kind of want to see them two turn on each other. I want to see Alexa and Charlotte turn on each other because I think
cute and great and fun as they are together. I
think that would make a great
across from each other.
Would be fine. I think that's something that SmackDown could use. So, speaking of SmackDown, after countless efforts of us trying to understand why the tag team titles were not on a PLE, they have finally been put on a PLE in a returning staple to SummerSlam, the TLC match. Although y'all did it when the black people aren't champions, so that's very interesting. We won't go down that rabbit hole. But yes, DIY, them gun boys, the Wyatt Six, Street Profits, Fraxium, whatever they calling themselves, Los Tag Team for tag team titles.
Los Tag Team? Okay. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
That's mad funny.
That's foul.
I
don't know what their name is.
We are Los Tag Team. That's like super generic, bro. That's muy generic, bro.
All right.
We go with that. Muy generic.
Everybody done did a little elementary Spanish.
That's awful.
I don't know who that is. I was about to say Dragon. I'm like, is that Dragon Lee? I don't know who that is. I know that's on nowadays.
Ray Phoenix.
Ray Phoenix.
Dang, I forgot that dude was on SmackDown.
For real?
I did.
Wow, okay.
The last time I seen him is SmackDown. I mean, not WrestleMania.
No, he's been on pretty regularly.
No. Just because I don't get a chance to really see.
Oh, I got you.
That's what I'm saying. And then, like on like their socials, they don't really like show his stuff. Dang, I forgot he was on there. That's my bad. That's not even trying to joke. Like that's. I'm seriously sorry about that. I've not seen him in a minute. But which tag team is going to climb this ladder and take those tag team titles down? Honey, let's start with you. See if you give your obvious answer.
I don't know. I kind of didn't want the Wyatt Six to win this to begin with. But they're the defending champs. I feel like it was a moment. I feel like that was a moment for them. I guess I'm not sure why they gave it to him. I do know why. I do believe I see the not, how do you say it? The full circle, if you will, excuse the pun, in regards to the Wyatt Six, as far as them debuting at a PLE in SummerSlam, which is really cool for them, being that The Fiend debuted at SummerSlam, years back, facing Finn Balor. So I could see the parallels there. But in this regard, and for shits and giggles, discovering all the generic things I just heard, I'm gonna go with out of left field, and I'm gonna choose Ray Phoenix and Andrade just because I feel like they got something to offer, and they both need it.
All right, Deonne.
It's kind of hard to go up against the Wyatts when they've been booked and presented like they've been booked and presented. Street Profits, again, should never probably lost them. They should be coming in as champions for this one. But I feel like Honey's going left field, so I might go left field. There's a chance. Nah, I take that back. They're just in there for bumps. Fraxium's just in there for bumps, man.
Yo! Why was that gonna be my choice? I was the damn sure gonna say Fraxium. I like watch Fraxium goes to shock everybody.
They just in there for bumps, man. Like they're the youngest. They can take they're in there for bumps. It's gonna be hard for me not to believe the Wyatts will walk out with this one. So I'm gonna pick the Wyatts because I mean you don't give it to them, present them the way they presented, book them the way they've been booked, and lose this. So yeah, heart may be with Fraxium. Logical answer is the Wyatts.
Nice to see that you're being logical, Deonne.
You picked a team who didn't have a chance.
He had to mute himself because he was about to.
I'm sorry,
Lord.
what?
Oh Lord.
He had to mute himself. He was about to speak out of turn. He was like, let me mute.
I'm just repping for my Los tag team peoples, you know.
Los tag teamers. Don't make that stick. I feel bad.
I will always stand by my White 6. You clearly see that. That's not a problem. But
that Los tag team.
In this case, I'll just pick some for shits and giggles so I don't look too predictable.
All right. Flobo.
I'm saying White 6. The point of this match, besides Aldis being like, yo, here, fans, damn, is that you're going to reshuffle the deck. So I think out of this match, you're going to have White 6 against the most of the machine guns, which wouldn't have happened normally. Maybe put Andrade with the Street Profits, but I do think that White 6 retain.
Sydney.
I want Street Profits to win. I want them to get their belts back. I really do. I think that they lost it in a very crazy way. But crazy enough, I was going to also say the Los Tag Team. I think that they have a lot to offer. I think that they can take the championships far. I just don't like them on the Y6. I don't know. It's not my preference.
Just because everybody's calling them Los Tag Team, I'm going with Los Tag Team. Just because everybody's saying it. I didn't think it'd catch on like that. And I'm so proud. Thank y'all. I'm glad I had y'all on this show today. Yeah. Los Tag Team. That's who I'm going with. Yeah. Flobo, all right. Okay. All right.
It's Andrade or Phoenix, but okay.
I believe they said something along the lines of on SmackDown, Somos Dinero. That's what I thought I heard.
Oh, they did say that, yeah.
But I don't know. I could be wrong.
Yeah, that's Los Tag Team in English. That's what that is. So,
dinero is money in Spanish.
Gotcha. But all right, let's lead into our big one, so we can go ahead and get out of here. Tag team match. Tribal Chief, main event, Jey Uso taking on the Bronze with the Oracle there. Who's walking out? Is it gonna be? Are we yeeting at SummerSlam, or is it Damn, I was gonna say something fucked up. I'm sorry. Let me not say that. Or will it be tsunamis and spears?
Ones and yeets.
Tsunamis and spears, man.
I'm going tsunamis and spears. Tsunamis and spears.
Nah, Roman got to get his get back. He took his shoes, bro.
You
Like,
best believe he needs to get that get back. There's no
Right.
way these little puppies gonna run around here.
He'll come out the Pumas next week.
They know anything about being a big dog. Okay.
Come out the Reeboks.
He's gonna wear the Dior's. He's gonna wear the Dior's. Like, I take these.
Like, you need to give them the redemption beatdown that you gave Baron Corbin, bro. Like, you need to lay it on him and wipe him out throughout the whole damn stadium.
Again, I don't think he don't get
wait for you.
Again, I don't think he don't get that. But I do see a tsunami or a spear hitting Jey and Jey eating that pin between either one of those. Yep, that's what it's gonna be. Them rings getting knocked out.
Not Sonic rings.
And I think a tsunami is going to knock all of them out of Jey Uso, and they gonna pick up that victory.
This would be huge for them, man. That'd be huge. With Seth out, and they sort of need the momentum to keep going.
Yeah. And it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt J.R. Roman, but I understand the exciting appeal if they win.
Mm-hmm.
But is it worth it?
Why did Roman come back from vacation? What was the point?
To put them over.
No.
Well, really, he's supposed to come back for Seth. He came back
for Seth.
That's true. I keep forgetting that man got hurt.
Yeah. Everybody
That's
needs to
also
keep
why
remember-
Becky needs to lose the championship. She can go home and take care of her man. You know, it's just
Damn. Damn.
Becky. First of all, Becky is the man.
okay. Then take care of her husband. I don't know what you want me to say.
I'm like, what that mean?
He good. He's good. He's
I was like,
chill.
what was that response? What? She's the man. No one said she wasn't. What is that?
Seth is resting up because he's about to cash. Seth's resting up because he's about to cash in. That's why.
But her statement still stood. That wasn't the right response to that. No, she the man. Okay.
Oh,
I know.
hey,
No one didn't say she was.
my bad, big dog.
Right. She just threw that out.
I was just reacting because she said stay at home with her man. I'm like, wait, no, Becky is the man though. That's why I said that.
Sorry to get off topic.
Deonne, your solution.
Deonne needs to go to sleep, yo.
Oh, I thought. Sorry. I thought I get tsunamis and spears, man. I was taking. Yeah.
It was said, yeah, man. We almost out of here. We only got 2 more matches. We out of here.
Only.
That's it. The two big ones we know we worried about. Triple threat match. Io Sky, Rhea Ripley challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship against the one that they say that you got to proceed with caution with, Naomi. And another triple threat match. Who's winning?
She better retain. I'm taking Naomi.
We really have to say it. Like,
Yeah.
this is our pick since Money in the Bank. We've known it. So, and this is what we're.
Well,
going
actually,
with.
I'm kidding. Yeah, I got
He's like,
If you look at the scope of what's happening in between. So I guess we all across the board is Naomi.
Oh, for sure.
Fuck that, I'll be it different. Io Sky. Let's go.
Bro, what's going to happen is Rhea's going to beat up Io, go for the pin, and then get this thrown out the ring, and Naomi's going to steal it.
Hey,
That's
really?
gonna happen.
Hey, nah, you know what I love though? I love for that to happen and Naomi pin Rhea.
Yeah, take
Yes.
it from
Like you really want this to go over like that? Yo, let Naomi pin Rhea. Let Rhea
I would love
get
that.
pin.
That's
because-
a big pin.
Yeah.
The
Let
golden child of WWE.
Let Naomi beat her. Again, it could be just like that. Io do a over the moon moonsault, throw her out the ring, and then she pin Rhea. Or even give us her display your new finisher at SummerSlam on Rhea. Because I heard she got a new finisher.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I heard she got a new finisher to go with proceed with caution.
Oh, thank the
That-
Lord.
oh,
Let's
that's
do
fine.
that.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's gonna premiere here, but supposedly she got a new finisher. So that's how I want to see that in. Let Rhea eat the pin. Yo, y'all didn't do it at WrestleMania. It needs to happen at SummerSlam. But if Rhea wins this, Kayfabe will only focus on AEW moving forward.
It'll be last time you see me then.
It'll be a one-person show. No matter of fact, we will strictly focus on NWA.
Is AW that bad for y'all? Damn. I tune in.
It's not great. It's not.
Okay. All right. Respect.
Man, you stabbed the man in the head, man.
No.
He did do that, huh?
Yeah.
He did step over the head. You're right.
I mean, put a syringe in Swerve's cheek. Like, I'm like, what are we doing?
For free.
Not
Not even
free.
Like, you need to get paid extra for that.
not
Like,
even for that
what are we doing? What is going on? What's happening right now? And then the main event, which is very interesting because I feel like this isn't the biggest one out of this whole card.
Know who this is gonna win. We already know.
But who walks out champion? Is it still 17 and never seen? Or do we go into another chapter with the American Nightmare?
No, absolutely not. I'm so tired of this. I know you didn't call me, but I'm talking. I'm tired of no one asked for the John and Cody match. I don't think they did. Maybe I'm in the wrong crowd. But you did. Are you a Cody crybaby, Flobo?
No. I'm a Cody fan. I'm gonna cry about it.
What? Yeah, Cody Crybaby, got it. Heard. Yeah, no.
Deonne, it's Deonne.
Oh,
That's why he's the people's nightmare.
That's why he's not saying nothing. You gotta be careful.
Cody's a franchise, though.
I'm giving sitting here time.
Fair.
It's her time to go.
I happened to see Flobo's face. I didn't, you leaned back. I thought you was just, resting. I don't know.
I ain't gonna lie, I am tired. It's been a long day.
I'm like, you give me John Cena vibes though. I don't know. So that's kind of shocking to me. Nonetheless, like I was saying, no one wanted this, but I do think that this is going to be the match that helps forward this Cody heel turn that they keep talking about.
That ain't happening.
See, I knew I was gonna shake your head on that. I knew it. But see, no, because it needs to happen. If he keeps being a nice guy, he keeps losing, then what is the point of him being a nice guy? He's continuously the nice guy.
Nice guy.
He keeps losing.
He's a babyface.
I don't think it was very babyface of him to force somebody's signature on a contract.
That part.
Or legal.
It was also very illegal. That is not how that
It's
works.
wrestling, man. Come on.
Come on, man. It should be a docu-sign too, but it's not. Let it go.
That wasn't even John's signature. We know what John's signature looked like because he signed. It's on every shirt.
Why is Cody not in cuffs like Solo would?
Didn't Vince sign like Austin's contract in his own blood?
Yeah,
so, man, it's wrestling. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Completely legal. There was a notary in that crowd. I'm sure of it.
There was a notary in there.
But it still doesn't change the fact that it wasn't very babyface of him.
I'm sure 12,000 people in the arena, there has to be at least one notary.
Are y'all gonna be heartbroken when he goes heel? Is that what it is?
Who?
Not y'all, the Cody one.
It doesn't make sense for him to be heel. It doesn't.
I don't see it either. I don't see the reasoning of it to be that now.
I'm gonna be happy as hell, girl.
I don't care neither way, but I don't see the benefit of him turning heel.
I don't see the benefit of him staying a face. He keeps
merch,
losing.
Money and merch.
Man,
he's a face.
They're gonna keep selling the money.
No, you need a face. He's
company, dog.
He's what John Cena used to be, essentially. He's that type of baby face.
Not to me. I don't buy no Cody merch. I think his merch sucks. Personally, he needs a new merch person making his merch.
With all due respect, Cody isn't for us anymore. He's for the people 7, 8, 9, 10, 15. Like
what Cena was. What Cena was.
Yeah, but we're not gonna buy his merch because he looks cheesy to us. But for a kid, that's Superman.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Listen, I've seen some grown ass men wear Cody.
I was about to say.
I mean, that's extra money. That's bonus
men wearing Cody.
That's bonus money. But he's not
a lot of people wearing his jacket at Comic-Con.
Straight up buying, spending thousands of dollars on the legit. That shit makes noise when it walks by. It looks heavy.
It makes noise.
80 degrees going, whoa, stanking all in that whole outfit.
Let's not talk about the stank.
Like, put your armpits down. Cody didn't tell you wear that without deodorant, but they had it on.
Cody would never.
Councilman heel turn.
Regardless, I can't wait to get to Flobo and Deonne.
That shit was funny. She goes, I know you didn't call me, but I said,
I know you didn't call me, but I'm talking. I'm like,
I loved it.
Let me pull the mic closer. Like, no.
I was like, hey, she came out like Paul Heyman just now.
She's like, I'm ready. She's like,
ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen. I'm like,
the graphic came on and Sydney said, all right, let's wrap it up.
I got this one.
I just, like, at the end of the day, let's just be honest. I mean, even with the Cody fans in the chat, in the room, there's no way y'all really think John finna lose his belt right now to Cody. Right? Come on, can we agree to that? Can we agree on that one?
It's left to right, Deonne. Left to right.
Don't shake your head, Deonne. She wouldn't say Logan Paul, so you don't you conform.
It's tough, but it's tough because Cena still has a few more dates to round out the year, right?
I think it's like 9.
But we just went through this whole saga of Cody getting back to this point. For him to just lose again is interesting. Well, come on. It was still
more King of the Ring, which was also not necessary. I'm sorry. You gave me my time, so let me shut up. I'm gonna mute myself.
I reclaim my time.
C-SPAN Kayfabe. I love
it. But no,
246.
it's just tough to see Cena losing this, and we're not done with his run yet. But we just went through a whole King of the Ring to get Cody back to this point. And I mean, we're in July or be in August for this. I don't know. It's tough because I'll pick Cody to win it. Just because he got 9 dates left. You said it.
Is that why you're picking Cody?
No shit.
No. He has 9.
I have
9
not
dates
heard
left.
him not pick Cody for like a non-biased reason.
Hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
With 9 dates left, all pretty much PLEs. Pretty much half of those, probably more than half, are PLEs. Probably appearances. I don't know. You get it off of him now. Damn, I don't know. I'll pick Cody. I'll just pick it and see what happens. Just because we're still got a lot of still got time to see what else happens. Yeah, because I want to see I want to see a definitive end to like John Cena's like career, and we will. But I thought that would always end with the title, with him being in his last match against Cody at the end of the year, not in August.
How are you gonna drag that out?
Also, too, what make you think Cody's worth him finishing off John?
Well, that's an interesting point too.
Yeah.
So what do you do now? So what's John Cena's purpose after? Like, say he loses this. What's his purpose after if he's just going to destroy wrestling? He's got to come up with another way to do it.
But that's the thing. Like, why would you
9 dates?
But again, why would you end that just to give it to Cody? Like, again, I'm not going against Cody with the like how we always talk shit about it, but it's like realistically, what are we selling if you give him this belt back?
We need to revisit our John Cena timeline episode again because we need to remember that even with
the guy that he's becoming, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, if you think about it, even if it's 9 dates, you got Clash at Paris, you got Crown Jewel, and you got Survivor Series. That's 3 PLEs left.
And y'all already fought twice.
They already fought twice. King of the Ring makes sense because of him and Randy. And again, it makes more sense of these two to run it back than him and Randy to run it back at SummerSlam. Even though we wouldn't mind seeing that, we got everything we needed from Backlash. So we understand why Cody's here now. But for him to take the title off of Cena now, then it's like, okay, now where does this go?
Yeah, that's what but it's kind of weird that it's this early. Well, the rematch is here, and Cody's not gonna win it when he's your,
Means you're what?
Face of the company, essentially.
That doesn't necessarily mean he has to have the championship to be the face.
No,
this is true, but
because he's bigger than the title. Cody has become bigger than the title now. His story has become so much more bigger than the title now.
Right.
I think with these 9 dates, now it makes it tighter because now you're creating a whole new conversation. Who's gonna take out Cena? We have 9 days left. Who's gonna who's gonna save wrestling before Cena destroys it? Is it even gonna happen at all?
Because remember what he said.
Belt.
Yeah, remember what he said. I'm leaving with this belt.
It makes sense for him to retain.
Could Cena literally come out one last time, and the last time is now, and say, "I told you so." Drop the mic and just leave, and never come back with the title. You never know. And then, I mean, I'm not sure, but something's got to give, and there has to be a very extremely big payoff. They're just really dragging and slow cooking because there's only left. But it doesn't end with Cody. It shouldn't, honestly.
Who should we end it with? I know we need to wrap up, but who does it end with?
Man, we had did y'all see my text in the chat? Anybody find the truth? Anybody see the truth?
Listen, if we get
I can't find truth.
If we get the Ron Killings Carmelo Street Profit group, and he take that title off Cena, that's crazy.
That's
not even a group, just him.
But that's
shot in the dark thing.
Yeah, but that's my thing too. Like that's a fan favorite thought. But to end 25 years of Cena and holding this belt, I love it, but that's not my first choice. I will say that. If we're doing like a writer's room right now, that's my third choice. But that would be very fire for me. But it's like, yo, if Cody ain't being able to do it, we really able to sit here and promote to say that, yo, like Ron Killings would do it?
I mean, either way, Cena's keeping this title. So
there's only one
Probably
person
more than likely will.
I think there's only one person that I think does it. No, there's two people I think do it. But again,
come on now.
Both of those are shots in the dark. Either the Beast returns or John let Oba go over.
Mm.
I don't see that. I don't see that happening though.
John would want to go down putting over a young talent though, if you really think about it. Because when we got this indication of Cena in the first place, he was against Solo.
Mm-hmm.
And what was that? Didn't Solo win? That was like the one that he did win.
Yeah.
Where he said I could beat John Cena and he beat him on a big stage. After that, it was like, yo, did we see Cena's last match?
So okay. So I want to round this up because we already hit 3 hours and I know we gotta get y'all out of here. So there's two things. One, let's quickly give our predictions. I do want to ask just one question to end this off. So predictions of this match. Who do you have, Deonne? One more time.
Yeah, it makes sense for Cena to have it, but for parody reasons, I'll pick Cody.
Okay. Flobo.
Cody.
All right. Sydney.
17.
Honey. 17. Never seen.
Nope.
Yeah. Nope. So now let me ask then, Flobo, why?
Cena has 9 dates left, right? The heel turn, as much as I like it, has not been the popular as it has been. You look at the people on the roster, there is no one really that's going to be paired up with Cena one-on-one right now that's going to be a marquee matchup. So what's smarter? You got WrestleMania coming next year. You're already hitting towards the fall. Let's build that now by going with a stable champion in Cody and having new antagonists, and then use these last 8 dates as the Cena Damian Priest, the Cena AJ Styles, the Cena Oba Femi. You don't need the title to do that. And if he does change to be face, you're still giving everyone a chance to go over. Cody gets the title back, and he can have new storylines. So I get it. You don't want Cody to win because everyone's bored. Well, everyone over the age of 25 is bored of Cody, but he is the right choice right now for that brand.
Here's the thing. I'm not even going to call it boring, but it's like, are we really finna get a second run of you fighting the same people?
No.
That's where that is, though.
What are the same people you're referring to? Kevin Owens? He's laid up. AJ Styles is on a different night.
You face Drew. Like, what is it? Are we pushing for Cody versus Damian Priest?
Whatever they ask. The WrestleMania.
Is it Cody versus Jacob? I mean, Jacob is. Like, how do you paint the picture leading into where we're going with Cena also ending his career now, if the belt does go to him? Because again, I don't agree with the boring part. That's why I'm like, I'm not gonna say boring when it comes to Cody Rhodes.
Right.
But I'm curious of if he gets it, what is a leading story of it being worth him having the title rather than the one we currently have where John Cena is ruining wrestling?
Yeah, okay. So, good question. WrestleMania isn't in December. It ain't Starrcade. So, you got to think about long-term bills. So, you're right. Right now, there is no one warm. But what I'm saying is, Cena has 9 dates left. So, there's no one on the roster to face Cena now that's anything fun for the title. Cena versus Oba Femi, Oba's not winning that. Cena non-title against Oba, that's a different kind of level matchup because the unpredictability is there. Same with AJ Styles, same with Damian Priest, same with those guys. I don't have an answer for you for Cody right now, but I'm talking to you since WrestleMania is over next year, past the Rumble, past Elimination Chamber, I'd rather open that up for someone that can still go come April time.
I hear you. I can also that. Yeah, because I respect it. I just don't see it with where we're moving into now, especially like you're saying with 9 dates. Is it going to be pivotal dates? And it's like, okay, if Cody doesn't get it done, it's like, okay, then who's next? Like you said, who's the next person? Who is it going to be? I And I'm still on that one.
Yeah.
Listen.
Bro, I hear that music and Brock walk out. Rap.
Old man Brock Lesnar with skinny legs. I bet.
Have you seen Brock lately?
He got skinny legs. I'm sorry.
He do, but have you seen him lately?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. We'll leave that right there.
He ain't never gonna be small, man. Let's be honest.
And it's so funny because that will also be a nod to like the times where Cena was like, I've been that guy, I'm out on top, blah blah blah. When he had the championship, then all of a sudden Brock's music hit and he came out of nowhere. Everybody lost their damn mind. And it is SummerSlam season. It is something that was his staple for a while, and he's probably one of the only few left in regards to being on a big name of on that stature of like a Cena, a Cody level, to where he can literally absolutely obliterate Cena and be like heel turn where.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm finna say it. He can end the show and piss all y'all off. You know who ends this? He fulfills it? Logan Paul is going to beat John Cena.
Bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. This was the Kayfabe Podcast.
So happy to be
I'm
here.
wrestling with Honey.
He's gonna lay down for Logan Paul.
I'll see y'all there.
He's gonna lay.
I want you to really think about this.
He's gonna lay down.
I don't want one thing about that.
Wrestling.
To ruin wrestling.
How do you ruin wrestling?
He hinted at that months ago.
Exactly. And if you think about everything
that's a good finish. I like it.
Said.
That's a good idea. I like it.
If you think about everything y'all just said, the one person he ain't faced is Logan Paul.
Finger Book of Doom. That's what we do. On his last day.
That didn't work the last time, man. Why would you?
That's not funny.
That's
not funny.
I'm just saying, if you can't get Brock to come back, and you're looking at realistic people, because just like Flobo just said, I would love the Ober route, but like he just said, if it was without the title, makes more sense. Even the stuff with AJ makes more sense. If we're talking about taking this belt off of him and it ain't Cody, who is the other one that really got that star power enough to piss everybody off and for John Cena to go, enjoy the rest of wrestling, bitches.
I mean, you just rephrased it, but I still disagree. That's a terrible idea.
It has to be somebody who's gonna save wrestling, though. It has to be
Why though? Why though? Think about it. Why does it have to be saved? Why not? Because again, Thanos won. Thanos won in Infinity Wars. Endgame, they had to cheat to beat him.
Stop it.
Always remember that. They cheated to beat Thanos. Thanos won.
It's time to go. Dun, dun, dun.
You're talking about, if you're talking about cheating, that's not the style of like a Brock Lesnar or anybody else against.
I'm saying I don't think we'll get Brock back. Like, that's the thing. I don't think Brock is someone that comes to save the day, nor is that, like, as much as I said that in my timeline, I don't see that as that's the end thing that you cap off with now with where we're moving. So I'm saying, if Cody doesn't get it, that's your last viable source of who beats him. And then who better to turn Logan babyface than John Cena?
You keep repeating this. It's not changing our minds.
No, I changed them.
He keeps saying this and it's pissing me the hell off.
Because you can see it in some ways.
I don't want to.
All I know is this.
I also like to think logically, and I get it. I think long term. I know this. Like, I get it. Pat, you even says it to me today, and I'm just like, I don't want to like this. I don't want to do it. Don't make me do this. And if you do that
final date come, and if they have it, I'm gonna invite everybody back.
Man, I'd rather you take the belt off Dom and put him in this freaking picture, bro.
Ooh, now listen, now you got
give me Dom, world champion.
We gotta get out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all so much for checking out another edition of the Kayfabe Podcast. It has been quite the episode, but we gotta get folks out of here. It is time for bed because we are all over 25. And it's about that time. So thank you. I want to thank my our special guest, Sydney and Flobo for joining in. Remember, SummerSlam is this weekend, 2 nights, Saturday and Sunday. It is beginning at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard. We will have Honey McDuck in the building for SummerSlam. So tune in with us next Thursday. We will get the lowdown, just the feel of how everything was there and recap exactly what happened. So once again, from all of us here, make sure you enjoy the rest of your night, and we will catch y'all next time. Peace.